Hello and welcome to our second Football Manager 2019 live stream. I'm Curtis.
I'm Tom.
And we're back playing as Bayer Leverkusen. As you can tell,
you're having a bit of a struggle, aren't you?
I'm worse today than I was yesterday.
All that celebrating last night.
All that celebrating. I blame Manuel Neuer, actually.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of celebrating.
What a performance he put in last night.
It was very, very good.
Frustrating.
But we're gonna put the screen on straight away. As you can see, we're here at Bayer Leverkusen. We are at the 26th of September. We've got a lot to get through, but we've got 2 hours on stream today, and we're gonna absolutely fly through it. We've got some special guests. If you've been following us on Twitter today, you'll see that we've got a lot of creators in today.
Yeah, exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of guys in rooms around us capturing Football Manager 2019 this weekend, which is exciting. There's even some guys in the room right now who are doing a very good job at keeping quiet. But some people will be joining us throughout the course of the afternoon, and should be a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Should be a lot of fun. So, without any further ado,
should we get on with it?
Let's crack into it. I'll let you talk for a little
while. All right.
Well,
if you joined us yesterday, obviously we ended it, as you can see, with a 1-0 defeat to Bayern Munich. But to be fair, we outplayed them for pretty much the majority of the game, didn't we?
We did indeed.
All the best chances. Lost to a David Alaba free kick from about 35 yards. So we're down in 8th as it stands, but you know, we've only lost once in the league.
That's
so
right.
That's
that
something to be proud of. We threw away a 2-0 lead against Schalke the game before. So the boys are playing well. It's just not quite going our way.
We're dominating pretty much everyone we play against.
But then it's just those late goals are costing us. But hopefully we can turn it around. We've got Werder Bremen next, away.
Mm-hmm.
Tough game.
Yeah.
If we win that,
then we're on the continent, aren't we?
We're back on a continental trip.
And the last time we played in the continent, we did all right.
We rotated the squad. We won 6-1.
6-1.
So
not bad.
Do you want to stick with that? Do you want to do that again?
Oh, actually, I think a heavier rotation this time.
Okay, all right.
Like to see there.
Your
Those
signing.
of you that caught it yesterday, obviously, I pulled off signing of the century.
Well,
he's on a 10 training rating, so you know.
He did well yesterday. I'll give you that, mate. He did well.
As I said yesterday, broken clock. It's right twice a day.
Right.
So.
Okay. So let's get through all these. We're 1 day away from the match.
Yep.
So we've got to. We may be further down the table because obviously the teams are playing on the Saturday. We're playing on the Sunday.
That's fine. Does not matter.
So it doesn't affect morale.
I want him to start in this next game, though. By the way.
What, De Jong?
Frankie De Jong.
Well, he's earned it, isn't he? He's got his training rate now.
If anyone's earned it, it's definitely him.
Okay. So we're going to be heading in. I mean, you've got to think.
Away from home.
Our squad. There's a lot of depth there, particularly midfield.
Yeah.
We've just signed Jedvaj to a new deal.
Nice.
So that's happy days for us.
Got a nice bit of some nice training going on this week. I saw that.
Yeah,
got quite an attacking emphasis ahead of our European fixture, which should be fun. Of course, we'll be taking questions throughout the stream.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have any questions, please do pop them in the chat. A few people asking, is the beta out now?
Absolutely not. Not yet.
Absolutely not. We're playing on alpha.
This is an alpha build, so you know anything could happen. There could be a crash if it happens. It's because it's an alpha build. Beta is going to be available at the latest Friday because that's 2 weeks before release. If it comes earlier, then it's a bonus.
Absolutely.
So you want your boy in here, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
he's got to start.
He's got to start, hasn't he? He did well against Bayern when he came on.
Yeah.
Do you want him for Aranguiz?
Yeah, go on then. Go on. Let's keep a ball winning midfielder in the side.
Okay. Moving to
and
advanced.
Can you change?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know. I love you. I know. I've learned your system now.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the bench? Anyone else you want to move in?
I'd quite like Paulinho to start this game.
I think he's earned his spot. I'm quite happy with everything else. The only thing I would do potentially, actually no, because he's not quite fit yet.
Sven Bender, no. Scroll all the way down. No, I'm happy
with that.
I'm happy with the team.
Because they didn't play badly. We don't want to make massive changes.
They've been playing.
They dominated play against Bayern for long periods of time.
Absolutely. Yes, Tommy. My voice is not at its best, but the show must go on.
I mean, for once, it's not alcohol related either.
It's not. Thanks, Tom.
It's alright, mate.
So I think we should get 2 games under our belt,
Okay.
and then we'll bring someone in.
We may need some advice by that point, might we?
Or we may need someone to show off to.
We'll see how we get on. We'll see how we get on.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. A release clause. Well, yeah, I've actually got a release clause. That's fine. That's fine.
But important to note, that's a new feature there. Excuse me. that is a release clause that expires on a particular date.
Yeah.
And that's a new feature in FM 2019, is that release clauses don't necessarily have to last the duration of a player's contract. So a nice little feature, and one of many that hopefully
you'll be hopefully seeing a few more over the course of the stream.
That. I'm not sure if it's something you'd consider much of a feature, but obviously
it's a nice addition, isn't it?
No, this is something else I was going to say. In the background, obviously, you can see the ad hoardings. There's still some more static ones to be added. We've got a whole new suite of static ad hoardings, which
I'll tell you what, I know what I did yesterday.
Quite nice.
Let's turn it back on to Keith. We had it on extended for the buying game because obviously it's one of the biggest games of the season. So let's see how we get on.
A few people asking about FM Touch. We will be telling you guys a lot more about FM Touch over the next few weeks. Both FM Touch and Football Manager Mobile will all the information for those will be coming closer to the full release for the pair of them on November 2nd.
And that's exactly right. Everything bar the Switch version of Touch is coming out on the same day this year. Switch takes slightly longer because of the Nintendo approval process. So it's exciting to have all the games out on the same day.
Exactly, yeah, absolutely. And I had some more news in my head then.
Have you forgotten it?
I've forgotten
You're a mess today, aren't you?
No, that's it. Just want to reiterate that this is, of course, an alpha build.
Yeah.
This isn't beta, and there has and will be further changes to the match engine between now and release.
Absolutely, we're always working on it.
Every day we're just trying to tweak it to get the balance exactly right. There's some things that may be more frequent or may not be exactly right that we will be working to.
I mean, there's guys in today who are working on it.
There's a bunch of people in the office. Our match engine lead is in the office right now, and he has been since early this morning, making sure the game will be in the best state it possibly could for beta.
Exactly. Oh,
and
Wendell, he scored.
Wendell gets the goal.
Do you remember the chance yesterday? But that same position. We've got VAR.
Oh, here we go.
We've got VAR.
Here we go. Is it a goal? Is it not?
Let's have a
Getting
look.
the replay. I don't know what he could have done wrong.
Can't be offside.
I mean, that's
fine.
I don't know what.
He's got to give that.
I don't know what he's checking.
Don't
know what he's checking.
He's got to be offside. Where?
He's miles on.
No, he's on.
The ball went backwards. Cheers, ref.
No need for VAR.
Cheers, ref.
No need for VAR.
That was a goal. Thanks for that one. Frankie de Jong picks up his first yellow card of the season.
Right,
but
here we go.
never mind.
We're 1-0 up. We're 1-0 up. VAR or no VAR,
Away from
we're
home
1-0
to
up.
Werder Bremen. Where are they in the league, Tom?
Let's have a look, shall we?
Are they doing?
Probably going to score this. Mid-table.
11th.
Mid-table. Oh no. Good save.
Still mid-table
Good
because
save.
our goalie's kept the ball at the back of the net.
Well, he's not our goalie technically, is he?
Someone said, "Can you get that man a whiteboard and pen? His voice isn't going to hold down." I'll just start using text to speech.
Use Siri.
Well, I have to talk to Siri.
Oh, true. So if
Djokovic picks up a yellow card.
If you missed it yesterday, we had a bit of an injury crisis in our goalkeeper, didn't we? He got injured for 4 months, so he's not going to be back until the new year. So we had to loan in a goalkeeper. So we loaned in Bayern's new signing.
That's right.
Rajkovic.
Right.
So we had
he
to.
Came back to haunt us.
Yeah, he did. He did.
But never mind.
Free kick.
Never mind. And over the bar. Are the YouTubers at the SI office using the alpha version too? Yeah, they're on the exact same build as us. So any content you see from them, good to know that subject to change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a pen.
Is that a pen?
Is that? Oh, he's gone VAR again.
VAR. Why is it always the first match of the stream?
Yesterday we had an
VAR
absolute thriller.
Heavy. VAR heavy.
Here we go. Could the referees make mistakes during games? Yes, they can. But obviously, if they go and review VAR, they can still make a mistake then as well if they're not looking at the footage or they don't see enough evidence.
Players are star jumping.
What's he giving?
VAR. Give it, ref.
Free kick. free kick.
That was inside the box.
I mean, look how that's right on the line.
Have another look, ref.
That is
Go
right
on.
on the line.
Mitchell Weiss has taken the free kick though.
Swung in. Oh, it's cleared.
Tell you what, do you know what we've not done? Unless you did it whilst I was
What, set piece
hosting
routines?
Q&A. Have we even set piece takers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we did set. We
Never
set that
mind.
up. We set up at the start.
I was a little occupied.
You were talking to Miles. It's fine. I handled it, mate. I handled it.
Thanks, pal.
What have we saying so far? I'm gonna say I'm happy with that.
Yep.
You know,
It's a
we're
good
actually
start.
being quite clinical now in front of
Yep.
goal.
Yep.
So that's
well,
fine.
we have had 8 shots, but
Well, this is what happened yesterday. We had, I think, every single game we had more than 20 shots, but we were putting 4 on target.
Sure.
So we needed them to be a bit more efficient in front of goal. But you know, 1-0 up away from home puts us into top 7.
I'm curious to find something out, Tom. I'd like to hear just what the viewers are planning on doing as their first save on Football Manager 2019.
Yeah, I've got my first one in mind. I would love to hear what these guys are up to.
Who's yours?
Who do you think it is? Go on, you know me well.
Is it another Bayer Leverkusen save?
No.
Is it your boys?
It's my boys. Why not?
Forest.
Spent a lot of money, a lot of talent in the team.
Yeah,
Optimistic
yeah,
for once.
yeah.
We might actually have a good season. So yeah.
Someone asked if Miles has supplied the biscuits today.
We have leftover
We have
biscuits.
biscuits, and we
I mean,
also have.
We've still got the Tim Tams.
I mean, I finished these ones.
We have crisps.
We've got crisps. I mean, we've been with.
We've got drink again.
We've even got lunch on the way. So
En route. Should we try and get the delivery driver in? He might be able to help
other
us
delivery options are available.
Yeah, of course. Should we try and get him in?
Some very interesting options in there. Yeah, go on. I'll let you do that, and
Right.
I'll talk to the chat. We've got Leeds. Could be an interesting one. Portsmouth. AC Milan. Good,
I had a great
exciting
Milan save
one.
a few years ago.
What else have we got?
Leeds,
Genoa.
again, yeah.
Celtic.
PSG.
Nice. Yeah, that'll be hard.
Yeah.
Hot milk with honey for Curtis. I've had hot water
Ooh.
with honey today. But are we talking about the game here,
There
Tom?
was 3 blocks there. I think the keeper made a save, and we had a block on the line and a block from a second defender as well. We got lucky there, mate.
It's not lucky.
Ajax is a good save as well.
Yep.
If we need a second here, I think I'm not comfortable.
I'd
at
like
1-0.
a second goal.
Go on, shift it across. De Jong. If they go and counter, we've got too many men forward here. Wendell needs to. See,
That's my only problem with the gegenpressing. Is that I feel like we're a little open sometimes.
we
on
are a
the
little
counter.
open. Yeah.
We'd like to overcommit, and we'll dominate.
Although when
It's
it
a great
works,
cross.
get it back
Price
in there.
is
Get it
gonna
back
hit
in
this,
there.
you know.
No, he's
No,
going to whip it in. He's going to whip it in.
wide.
Plays it
Offside.
short.
Bailey.
Bailey. Back
Ball.
to him. Oh, that's a poor ball.
Yeah.
If they score,
I'm
it'll be
blaming
another
him-
late
I'm
goal.
blaming Weiser. Don't do this to us.
Oh,
Go
they've
on.
got men in the box
Keep
as
it
well.
out.
Gabriel Selassie. Oh.
How's their right back scored, Tom?
To be fair, it was a good run from him.
starting to doubt your tactical nous now, you know.
You're starting to look. Let's not fall out already. We've got 2 hours of this.
We
left.
fell out a long time ago, Tom.
Right.
All right? I'm not having it.
Just stick with it. The system
We're dropping
works.
points in the last 10 minutes. Every game.
System works.
I mean,
Brandt, just get it back in.
I think...
Oh,
you were
that's
nearly-
your player as
I
well.
nearly
That's your
bailed you
player.
out there. Come on, we need to make another change.
Right, what
here.
we saying? What we saying? He's on a yellow as well.
Something's got to change.
Do you know what? I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Right? He's coming off. I'm going to stick Aaron Geese on.
All right.
And I'm going to change him to box, because you're saying we're too open at the back, right? And we need someone running in.
If we bottle this, Tom,
We're going to look. It's a point away from home as well. It's not that bad.
it's because you've put on my shirt today.
Yeah. Well, it's not the same shirt. I mean, first of all, that would be like a crop top on me, but it's still the home kit. Why you didn't? I thought you were going to go for the
I'm on
for
brand
the away
today.
kit.
I'm on brand. I don't actually have an
That's
away
going to
kit.
be it, isn't it? That is going to be it.
Someone said switch to attacking. Well, game's over now. So.
Right, well, if you want to look at the tactics, do you want to try
Well-
a new system or what? Because that might take a lot of time to
My only concern is
delay
we're creating
goals.
chances and then not putting teams to bed. I think we need to tinker with this tactic.
Okay. Let's go in there. Well, so let's have a look at our in possession, because we're not. That's what we haven't got. We haven't got a final third option. So what do you want to do?
I feel like I reckon work the ball into the box.
Yeah.
Because we're shooting, and kind of just shooting for the sake of it.
Anything here? Underlap, overlap options?
Underlap, overlap. I don't think so.
Wombling free.
What about let's have a look at in transition. No, I'm happy with that. Happy with that.
And again, I think maybe we could drop the defensive line back slightly.
Risky.
But then you sort of lose the philosophy a little bit as well.
Yeah.
Let's stick with working the ball into the box, because they'll.
I think we go with that, and also doesn't matter now, but for the next league game, I think we need a midfield two of Lars Bender and of Charles Arangis and Frankie De Jong.
Okay. Well, Varangi's sitting slightly deeper.
Yeah.
All right, I like that.
Happy with that?
I'm happy with that, mate. So our next league game is going to be against Mainz.
Yeah.
Their third. It's a big game.
And we might have an additional co-manager in for that game.
Well, sounds like we need some help, mate. Sounds like we need some help.
We do indeed. I need some help too.
I'll tell you what, we're losing a lot of money a month. We're losing a lot of money.
Fine.
Why might that be? Is that because you spent, what was it? You committed to us spending 19 million.
I refuse to take the blame for this one.
19 million on Frankie De Jong. But he's done well.
Refuse to
He's done well.
So, we're 15 minutes into the first stream. Second stream, sorry. The first stream yesterday, of course, was a 4-hour mega stream.
Featuring Miles Jacobson.
Featuring studio director Miles Jacobson.
Yeah.
First 2 hours of it, we had a nice Q&A and a good chat with him. This is available on our YouTube channel, as will each part of the live stream series we're doing, essentially. Streaming today, and then we're streaming again tomorrow, provided I'm
You're
not
still
entirely
talking.
Speechless. Which, to be fair, watching this Bayer Leverkusen team play I'm speechless at just how.
You can't even think of the words, can you?
We're just not. We're not
speechless.
clinical.
We're not clinical.
But
we are wasting chances, but you know.
Each section they'll be uploaded in 2-hour segments to our YouTube channel. You guys can keep up to date with everything we're covering.
Right, we're going to stick with playing a rotated side. We can't play down.
Listen, I'm going to take control.
You take control, mate. And obviously, don't forget as well. Yesterday, on the first stream, there was a load of new features that we unveiled. Miles took us through some of the options you can use on the sidebar, for example. Some really good stuff in there for you guys to look at. So go and check it out. What are you thinking here? Bear in mind we've got an injured centre back.
It's fine, mate. It's fine. I want to break free. I'm going to have a look at this. Dragovic.
Bear in mind we're away as well. We were at home the first time, weren't we?
In comes one of the youngsters. We're going to rotate a left back.
Okay. He's not 100% fit. He's only just come back.
Not a problem at all.
All right.
Definitely is a problem. I'm going to bring Adrian into the side.
You've got a real soft spot for him, haven't you?
Yeah,
yesterday,
he's a nice
you were
guy.
like,
he's a good chap.
can't play Belleroy, he's injured.
It's fine. I'm going to play Brandt on the right.
I reckon you should get old Sam Shrek.
What, in the middle?
In the middle. Did well last time he was asked to play there.
Okay. Okay. Paulinho stays.
Yeah.
And then...
Ilario?
Yeah, we'll bring Ilario in. But, not only that...
You're gonna flood the bench with youth.
Oh yes, absolutely. So we're gonna look at our reports and we're gonna sort by potential.
Okay.
Obviously these guys are first teamers. Dedric's unregistered, of course.
He's too young.
Bakusu is coming in. I may have
Can
slightly...
we put Wendell on the bench because our left back's not going to last the whole game?
Sure. I think I may have overestimated. I feel like no. Bakusu. Did I start Bakusu?
Yeah, no, you put him on the bench.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you fill the rest of the bench.
Can I go back into the tactics for you and I'll get rid of the under 19s. I think we need to put Bailey on the bench just in case. Dominic Corr can go on the bench. Jonathan Tarr.
A little request as well. I think it'd be nice to take a look. Someone's asked in the chat. Just before we go into the game, someone wants to see what the Fiorentina colours look like compared to the purple. So I thought, why not?
Double purple this is. There you go.
That's a lot of purple.
It's a lot of purple, but if you like purple...
I quite like it, actually. It
nice, isn't
feels a bit retro for me.
Yeah,
I like it a lot. Anyway,
speaking of retro, look at that kit.
Let's get the team. Let's get the team
Nice
ready
sponsor.
to roll.
Right, happy with that? Let's go.
Wow, that's a lot of.
Okay, we've got to give a squad number to someone. Okay.
He's in goal, by the way.
Yeah, so let's give him 33. Why not? Right, so we obviously got off to a great start in this competition.
We did. 6-1 victory.
6-1 victory. I'm just going to ask my assistant what he... I'm happy with this. I think if we get a result here,
yeah,
it'd be great. But obviously, we're off to a great start. So even if we lose this one, not necessarily the worst thing in the world.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, we don't want to.
We don't want to if we can avoid it.
Of course.
So
of course.
Yeah. Away day, raining as well.
Nice.
Don't know how that will play into our.
Let's just make a couple changes. No, I'm
Hang
not.
on a minute.
De Jong whips
Hang
in
on
a
a
free
minute.
kick.
Oh, it's in. Yed
You know.
badge. De Jong again.
Two players I've brought into the side. Oh no, you
Yeah,
put Yedvaj in.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Thank
Apologies.
you.
Apologies.
So a lovely ball in. Great lead. Keeper.
The
Keeper
crowd-
sort of was in that bit of no man's land. I didn't
The
know where to
crowd
come
are
from.
fuming. Right, I'm going to try this
Okay,
again.
Go on.
I'd just like to have the league table on here.
All right.
And also, I think we should. What should we put on here instead?
Oh, hang on a
we'll do
minute.
latest
Wait,
scores
wait.
next time. Lestienne on the ball. Cavanda. Where are they going with this?
This could be an opening for them.
Hope
They're
not.
best moving it around quite nicely. Ooh, keeper.
Keeper could have done better with that.
He's making his
Not
first
his finest.
appearance of the season.
He is. Yeah, he is indeed.
So no pressure on him. No
but
pressure on him.
he's failed that.
That's a poor header from them. We're all right. Oh, clinking the
Are you
glass.
making an announcement, Tom?
I am, yeah. Speech.
Right, we've got a throw in on the left-hand side now.
He launched that. didn't he?
Paulinho, yeah, Dalbert and Paulinho.
Go on.
They friends through the national team.
Go on.
Dalbert whips the ball in.
Ooh, it's not.
Seconds.
Oh,
Frankie
he's
de
off the
Jong's
post.
cracked to the post. The
I
goal-
love that he tried it though.
goalie was in no man's land.
I love that he tried it. See, again, like on 18, they probably wouldn't have gone for that necessarily. Improved their as well.
This year they will.
Oh, I think our food's arrived.
Our food has arrived. That's exciting news
Treat.
from our beautiful assistant.
I mean, he's an assistant.
I'm not sure if he's going to make an appearance or not.
No, right.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Can you remember what I ordered? What did I order?
Here you go.
Oh.
Thank you very much once again to our glamorous assistant.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the football.
Don't know if that's what I ordered, but anyway. If our first half has absolutely flown by, although we have got to make a sub because I said he wasn't fully match fit, and old Dalbert is he's returning from injury. You've shoved him straight at the deep end.
Yep.
So
You
I
can
reckon.
take him off if you
I know.
like.
I'm going to give him another 10. I'll give him another 10 because he could do with a run out. Obviously, get his match sharpness back up. But we'll see. We'll see how we get on. Well, he's at 70, so maybe before. Alario's not really doing that great, but there's still time.
I think we should put it to the chat to see if they can work out which member of the community is going to be joining us first in the live stream.
Okay. Do you want to give him any clues, or are you just gonna? What can you say?
Give them any clues.
Oh my! Did you just give it away?
Oh no, that's not good.
Right. I tell you what.
That's not good. Let's. No. The player's giving it away, but let's wait and see. Well, I think someone's actually nailed it. 2 people. Oh,
Has everyone nailed it?
I think he may have put it on Twitter. 2 people have worked it out straight away. Dave, Jack worked the space. Now I'm afraid Jack worked the space couldn't make it this weekend. He's partying around.
What has he done there? Oh, see, that's the problem. It's his
yeah,
first game of the
first game.
season.
He's partying around.
Scandinavia, isn't he?
Yeah, Finland.
Living it up.
So Jack sadly's not around.
He's run through. Oh.
A few people have got it right in the chat.
Yeah.
You'll see it soon enough.
I mean, this guy's travelled quite a way from one side of the country to the other.
Wow, it's not that far.
Well, it is, isn't it?
No, only took about hour and a half.
Did it?
Yeah. I think you need to go back to school, Tommy.
Ah, well, I need to. It's been a long while since
have
I've
a
made
look
that
at the
journey.
map.
By the way, hang on.
It's not going well here.
We've got an issue as well.
Go on.
I was just thinking, that's not a great ball. Although if we could maybe pressure him here, the Gagan pressing full flow. Is he going to get there?
Here we go. Someone in the chat has asked, will we be able to negotiate sponsorship deals in the new game?
No, that's something that your commercial director handles.
Yeah, you wouldn't take charge of that as a manager.
Yeah.
So, Wendell.
Ooh.
As we
Obviously, your club can sign new sponsorship
Yeah,
deals,
of course they can.
But
you won't have a hand in that because managers
It's a pen.
don't. That is a penalty.
Was he holding him back? He was holding him back. Shirt pull.
There's no VAR
There's
as well,
no VAR.
so the decision holds.
He's got to score there, Solario.
Solario,
Good
there
pen.
we go. 2-1.
Good pen. Right.
He's getting a little bit worried.
What we're going to do? You're
You're going to take him off. He's
Yeah.
not having a good game. Bring on Bakusu.
Do you want to?
Yeah, why
Now,
not?
hang on. What I will say is,
Yeah.
when you brought on Bakusi last time, we were 2-0 up, and we drew 2-2.
Okay,
I don't want to put him down.
that's fine.
He's
that's
obviously
fine.
got a lot of potential, but I don't want to damage his confidence.
It's not a problem. I'm going to try and tuck into my
Okay.
sandwich.
I still don't know what this is. It's some form of sandwich, anyway.
Let's hope we've got what we requested. Who knows? I'm not sure how I'm going to even tuck into this one. I think it was a terrible idea.
There's a lot of that could go everywhere, mate. That could go everywhere.
And that will go everywhere.
Right.
Is this a replay? No, this is completely live.
Anything could happen.
Anything. The game could crash. Is it still in alpha?
You could have a coughing fit.
I could disappear in a coughing fit. I could drop my chicken salad
Yeah.
and get all over myself.
Oh,
But
Ilario!
Ilario has a chance here.
Oh, he's missed it.
He's
What a ball
crashed
through.
off the post.
What a ball through, though.
5 minutes left. Do you think we can hold it? Should
Should
we? Let's drop it back a bit.
Yeah, should we go balance?
Cautious.
Do you want to go cautious? All right. One of the new mentalities there for FM19.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
5
Just
minutes
couple
added
minutes
on.
left.
5 minutes added on. There's a
Oh,
highlight.
There's a highlight.
There's
with
a
4 minutes
highlight.
to go. You know what that means.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to be a goal.
Here we go.
We just got
Stan
well
Lewis cuts it
intercepted.
out.
Well intercepted, son.
Paulinho. Come on. Oh no.
They've won it back. They've won it
I
back.
don't want to look at this, Tom.
It's all right, mate. We'll be
I don't
fine.
think it is all
We'll be
right.
fine. We'll be fine. You just got to get a foot in.
Yeah, well.
Remember
That's
when-
what happens.
Remember when I was saying there
when
wasn't
you
a
tell
goal?
me to bring on Bakusu.
I told
It's
you to do it.
unbelievable.
I told you to do it. don't I?
Unbelievable.
That's the second time, mate. I'm over. Next time you suggest it, I'm overruling you.
I'm disappointed. I'm not angry.
You're
I'm
angry at
disappointed.
yourself?
But knowing you, Tom.
Why? For bringing him on?
I tell you what. That's the last time we listened to you.
It was you who suggested
I'm going to bring
it.
someone in now.
It's you who suggested
I'm going to
it.
bring someone in who is an experienced manager at the top of the game. He's
Decorated career.
world renowned for winning title after. Oh no, he's not unavailable. Let's bring in Dave Azzopardi instead. So
Come and join us,
if
Dave.
we scoot on over, we're going to bring in Dave Azzopardi.
Come and join us.
That
was the chair.
That's
that was
Miles.
graced
So you've
by
got
Miles.
Miles's shoes to fill. I'm afraid.
We're going to need your advice as well,
Oh,
mate.
camera, yeah.
Come on,
squeeze
then,
in.
mate. Come on, then.
How's it going, boys?
How you
Not
doing?
well.
Not
well.
Can I do one thing before we start?
Go on.
Who is it? What was his name? Bakusu.
Yeah.
Can we have a look at him? Where is he?
He was on the bench.
Sort by
Sort
pit.
by, yeah, have
go
a
on.
go.
Second sub.
Oh, there he is.
Move.
Do you want to- Oh,
I
really?
mean, you're welcome to do that.
He looks dreadful, to be honest. Sir. He does look.
All right, be nice to him.
Yeah, he's young.
He's-
He's a lot of
he's-
potential.
he's got a chance
A
to
lot
grow.
of potential there, mate.
Up the villa. What's going on there? No.
Someone's saying to sack him already. Anyway, Dave, welcome to the stream.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Remember, you're live, so
Live on stream.
be careful what you say.
Yeah.
So how are you finding the game so far?
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah?
I'm smashing it at the moment. Yeah, unbeaten in pre-season.
Good.
It's just
Good.
It's just how it goes.
Who are you managing at the moment?
FC. I'll just say the English version, Cologne.
That's the
Okay.
second division in Germany.
Zwei Bundesliga.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, I've had a big bid for one of my best players, and I've told I shouldn't sell him, but I think I will. Serious money for that
Bring in the
division.
money.
So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into what game.
What are your board predictions? What would they like you
I
to do?
think promotion.
Can I real quick? Let's just stop for a sec.
Mhm.
Kevin Bakusu, 10.0 in training.
No.
So
Shame it doesn't translate onto a pitch, eh?
it is a shame.
Good
So-
little mo there.
So yeah, you
Yeah,
think you're
sure.
gonna
Yeah, I
make it
think
up?
I should get promotion. They've got a really strong squad for that division, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
should get
Nice.
promotion hopefully.
Good stuff.
So where are we in the league at the moment?
Ninth.
Ninth. Yeah.
And we just, I don't know if you guys saw it then.
We've played some tricky games.
I don't know if you guys saw it then. We're starting to get questions asked about our management. It's fine.
The last I
fine.
checked,
Oh,
our job status was very secure.
Yeah.
So
The board love us.
It's gonna even be. It'll be more secure now. I'm involved.
Well, yeah, you can give us the
See.
advice we need.
Who we got next? Mainz.
Mainz. We're at home.
Tough team.
We're at home. So you'd hope that we. Our home form's been pretty good.
it has.
Home form's been pretty good. We've still only lost once in the league, so it's not that bad. Right, I'm gonna quick pick. I'm gonna see what. Now I'm not having Paulinho playing up front.
Yeah. Have you noticed one thing they've done? They've dropped Shaw Pal. She's probably a good shout, really.
Mm-hmm.
Where is he? Is he on the reserves?
Who's that? What, Bakusa?
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, well.
There he is.
He's only a kid.
Frankie's
Tell you
got
what,
low
that's
condition.
the midfield I asked for. So
Do you want to ball in box to box, deep
I
line?
reckon box to box because we're gonna dominate Mainz here. We
You
don't
reckon?
need any presence.
They are third in the
midfield.
league, mate. They are third in the league.
Doesn't bother me.
Right. Okay. Whatever you
Are
say,
you happy
son.
with that attacking trio?
Yeah.
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 All good.
Yeah.
Satisfied with going into it.
We're going into it, mate.
Didn't want to
Cool
consult
with
Dave first.
Well, no, hang on.
my induction.
Dave's going to come in during the match. He's going to be the one
Yeah,
who
that's
can
it.
help out in game management.
I thought the striker then had.
He's got number one.
Nah, I thought he was number one, but I think.
Oh,
I think
his
his head's
head's
just
covering it.
As we're still in
Oh,
alpha.
Look at that. Numbers.
Yeah.
That'll get changed.
They'll be fixed.
They'll
Don't you
fix
guys worry.
Okay.
Can you put VR in game using a pre-game editor? Yes, you can select any league. So if it doesn't already have it available, you can choose to put that into any league you're playing, or take it away if for some reason you don't fancy
It's
it.
new. I've not seen this one before. Little form table on the side there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of the UI has been reworked on a lot
Beautiful.
of these screens. And of course the
And of
manager
course,
environments in
the
the
management
background.
environments in the background. More team talk options, dynamics in team talks
Yeah.
as well, so you can see what effect your words are having on your most influential players, which is pretty cool. Right, we've got a ton of interview to do with a journalist. I'm going to be assertive with them now. I've had enough of them writing bad things about us in the press. So let's try and boost the players' morale.
Right,
We've got a little special
We have
appearance
another-
now.
everyone.
Miles Jacobson, studio director. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. How's it all going?
Good. Yeah. Good,
Results are
good
mixed.
start. Yeah, we're not doing as well as we were doing yesterday.
That's because you spent all your transfer budget on one player.
Yeah,
Coach.
yeah, it's very true. He's doing all right.
That's
It's just the lack of players everywhere else, and we're not able to shout from the touchline because I can't speak.
I'm down here and you can see me, and I look like I'm the same height as Tom, which is awesome. It's good.
Have you been playing the game this weekend?
Yeah, I was playing the game last night. Found a couple of things, which is why there's a few people in the office today who are trying to fix some stuff over the weekend. But
Yeah. I'm not sure if you caught it last night, but we lost to Bayern Munich. And
I know.
Yeah, the form's taken a bit
knows?
Yeah,
bit
that
of a
was
turn.
that may have been a turning point for us.
it was actually quite weird watching you guys stream whilst I was playing a different game.
I think we might be about to just past the post.
This has sort of become a must-win game for us now,
Oh,
hasn't it?
absolutely.
We're going to pick our league form up.
Hopefully, that's the plan.
Yeah.
But we've not started too well.
And we were only 4 points off second place.
We've only lost one game all season.
Exactly.
It's not a bad start.
No,
it's
no.
better than they did in real life. in the
True.
first
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
so-
And
you
then
know,
they picked it up.
and
so
they're picking it up now.
there we
so.
go.
Is last night's stream available as a VOD yet?
First
So-
2 hours are available
Oh,
on YouTube.
no.
now,
Okay,
and the
awesome.
second 2 hours will be a little later on this
That's fine.
afternoon.
That's
Brilliant, because I'm being asked about that quite
Yeah.
a lot on Twitter.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. So and then this episode will be on tonight. This
Brilliant.
2 hour stream.
Here we go.
Free kick.
We've got a free kick now with Bailey.
Yes.
Beautifully ripped into the top corner.
Well, a hit.
Whilst one of the players is down injured, we've taken advantage.
It was my favourite moment last night, is when all three of us celebrated that goal. It shows that we're doing something right with the game. If those of us who've been working on it for months and months and months are all celebrating.
Exactly.
Right, I'm going to put my neck out right now. I'm going to say, with that goal going in,
We're going to concede.
I was going to say the floodgates are going to open for us, but
I'm
it looks like
slightly
we might be about
concerned.
to concede.
No. We'll get him on the
They're
break.
coming forward now.
That gegenpress style.
Yeah, here we
they're
go.
closing them down.
Out.
Double the lead. Come on.
Right, Come on, let's
Look at this.
play it out from the
Slightly
back, boys.
worried.
Play it out from the
Here
back.
we go.
Brunt. Nice.
He's a
Here we go.
runner.
Right,
Looks
so
for Bailey.
what a
Bailey
ball.
wants
Back
this.
Cross
across.
it in,
Back
cross
post.
it in. There's no one there.
Brandy!
Brandy!
2-0.
So that ball, that great ball from midfield, that was another new thing actually, which is outside of the foot.
There we
so
go.
we've got a lot more possibilities for outside of the foot.
Let's just
passes.
watch
Good
it
stuff.
back.
You can see
Great
it's
vision,
not bad.
lovely.
Nice.
Lovely, yeah.
Spin on the ball as well. the
Perfectly
curve.
weighted. And Brandt just gets ahead of the
Tucks in.
defender.
Puts his
Tucks
toe
it
in.
in.
How good's that? A walk in, talk about a new feature. No,
There you go.
Do you
now
wanna-
I'll go off again.
Do you want to stay? You're a good locker room, Mars.
I will be in my office 2 doors along. Because,
Brilliant.
as you know, I've got lots of things to be doing today.
Absolutely.
So,
Got to get the game ready to go.
got to get the game ready, and I'm going to be talking to some of the creators
Absolutely.
that are in this weekend as well.
He's done it again. He's done it again.
There's another
thought it
Leon
was a
Bailey
replay.
free kick. So did I. Slightly further out this time.
You are seeing more free kick goals in this than I'm seeing in my game. So I don't know whether it's just because you've got great set piece takers or
That's a great finish.
or the way
Leon
you've set
Bailey's a good
things
player.
up.
Yeah.
You know,
But
I scored 2 or 3 last season in total.
there we go. I think you might need to start training some set pieces. Then,
Definitely,
Miles.
definitely.
With
If I'm going to get straight
Four.
onto that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Right.
Cheers,
see you in a bit.
Miles.
Cheers,
See you
Miles.
later.
Just come back in. I'm here.
Thank you.
Cheers.
I know you don't.
We'll get you in at some point.
Okay, great. See you later.
See you,
See
in
you
a bit.
later. That's what we could do.
Oh,
your
I'll tell you what, Tom. You
What did
were
I
right.
say? What did I
You were
say?
right. Frankie de Jong's done a
I think
flying
Goals
front flip.
galore.
I think Miles will take the credit, but I've been the lucky charm here. I've come in, we're back 4 in 40 minutes here. It's going to be 9-0. Goal every 10 minutes.
9-0, you heard it here first. I'm making a speech again. What we could do, seeing as we're so good at set pieces, we could use the new team instruction this year, a play for set pieces. That could be an
Oh,
option.
yes.
That could
That's a
be an
good shout.
option.
I like
Try and win
body
free
bagging.
kicks, hold the ball up, entice fouls. But it's going well so far, man. We brought you in to try and help us out.
I don't think you
know.
need any help, to be honest.
You've just
I mean,
just your
I've had the
presence of
positive
being here.
effects, that's it.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. So we're going to go in at half time, 4-0 up. Couldn't have been a better first half. I don't think. I'm going to be very passionate. Everyone's delighted. It's a sea of green on the team talk page there. So I don't think we need to make any changes either. I think everyone's looking
Keep it like that. We're doing it.
ready
We're
to go.
bagging
I mean,
goals.
De Jong's the least fit player in the squad at the moment with 73%. But
Whilst Curtis isn't concentrating, we should bring him off.
bring him off. Look at him. Look at him. While he's eating his food as well. So where does that lift us to in the table? So we're at 8th. Look how tight it is. I mean, okay, Bayern are running away with it a little bit, but behind Bayern, there's,
2 points here.
I mean, down to
We're one
10.
of only 3 teams to have only lost
On the break
one
now.
Yeah.
less.
Oh, lost that clean sheet.
Can you imagine if this ends 4-all?
Nah,
I'm not going to curse. I
Surely
don't want
not.
to jinx it.
Surely
Come on.
not.
I don't want to jinx it.
There's too much talent in this squad.
This is news over the ratings on.
The
Yeah, the
colour
colour
coding,
shading, yeah. So it makes it really clear which players are playing well, which ones need to up their game. And yeah, it just makes it look a lot nicer as well. Right, I'm going to make a sub.
Go on.
Your boy's coming off, mate. He's 67%.
Really?
He's had a
coming
great
off.
game.
He's
Fine,
coming off.
fine,
He's had a good
fine,
game,
That's
but-
okay.
Plus, we need to start playing Dominic Call. I sat down with Dominic Call and said, look, you need to be playing more often. I'm going to go and
That's
just put
fine.
this
No, that's
centre mid.
fair enough. We've got a lot of squad depth. Let's use it.
Right, just-
Oh,
no, I'm not feeling this at all. Take a break here. They've just bypassed about 4 of our players.
where's the wing backs?
Need
We're
to
going to
get-
lose this second half.
We need to
5-0.
just get on them. Great tackle. Who was that? Was that Core? I think that was Dominic Core.
Aaron
God,
Cleese.
what a tackle.
Our sweeper keeper brings it forward.
Follen struggles to win the header.
It's all right. We've got some sort of.
Flying,
There's a
isn't it?
fly on the pitch.
Look at Bailey's peeled off. Oh,
Good ball
didn't
to
fancy
Brandt.
Julian.
Good ball to Brandt. Ah, see,
Uh-oh.
that happens a lot. We overcommit.
Ostunali, ex-Bayer Leverkusen player.
We overcommit and then we get hit. I mean, Matata's good as well. We can do a bit of everything, but
I'll take control.
go on.
Just-
He's going to make a shout.
Just tell him to concentrate a little.
Yeah.
Cheers, boys.
You can see now the body language feedback directly from the shout. They're overwhelmed.
Wow.
You've overwhelmed them, mate.
Is that bad, but yeah?
Let's see. If they
Not a
if they
good
score
feeling,
now,
dunno.
I'll forgive you. But
I think we need to...
Maybe drop the attacking midfielder for a defensive midfielder.
I'm.
Just to see how, especially if he's free in
If they
the middle.
score here.
Oh, he's giving away a
Oh.
pen.
VAR.
Goalie's going to
He looked
save it.
hard.
He's
Yeah,
going. He's
VAR.
going for it. No, I think that was a
VAR.
pen. Well, I don't know what you
Said
guys
it
in the
looked
chat
harsh on
think.
the commentary. He dived.
What do you guys think? I think he caught him. I'm gonna be honest. I think he caught him, but we'll see. VAR might come to our rescue here. Let's have a look.
Lido!
He's signaling. He's given a pen.
Oh.
He's given the pen.
Guido.
Goalie's going to save this.
Right.
Well, it's going to go to the right, player's right, and the goalie's going to save
The
it.
sky it and then get sent
Tip
off.
it past the post.
Come on, keeps.
Oh,
He nearly got a hand to it. Right. I'm gonna make the tactical change.
Right. I think we need Dominic Core to play as a defensive, as a ball. No, keep him where he is.
You want to put him as a ball winner?
As a ball winner.
Okay.
Defend as well, please.
Okay.
And we're going to change our mentality from positive to balanced.
Keep in the attacking mid.
Yeah, because it's important to our system, but change him to an advanced playmaker, please, Tom.
Of course, mate.
If we're
Support.
playing on gig and press, we need players in those positions.
Right.
Now, trust.
Right. So we've got 17 minutes plus added time to see it out. I don't want to watch this again. Forget the penalty. Move on from it. 17 minutes to see out. Now, I'm going to make another sub. Now I'm gonna ignore the assistant. I'm gonna bring Jedvaj on at right back.
Wow.
Man like Tim.
He's not a complete wing back by any stretch of the
No,
imagination.
no. Wendell's injured.
Oh no.
Wendell's injured. Luckily,
Got Dal.
old Dalbert, who I loaned in yesterday.
Yep.
So
Show
I'll
off.
take the credit for that.
They've got a player down to 53% who's used, and they've used all 3 subs. But
Surely we're going to see this
looks
out
like
now.
we've got the win.
Surely we're going to see this out
It's
now.
a big
5
win,
minutes
this.
added
Big
on
win,
again.
this. I know we're at home, but Mainz are a good side.
Yeah.
And it's taken
And it just
2
keeps us in the hunt. I tell you what, look at what's happened at the
Rudiger with the
Bayern game. They're
Oh,
1-0
they
down.
finally lost.
They're 1-0 down.
Fantastic.
So unless they've got a last gasp equaliser, they're going to
great
have lost
start.
their 100% record.
What a win.
So that was good work, boys.
Brilliant.
That was good work. Right.
This could be a
They did
potential
lose.
partnership. Trio
There you go.
managers.
Have they ever done a 3-way management team before? Like, I can think of
Could
obviously
be the first.
co-managers. We could be
We could be the first.
we could be the first. It's worked already. We've got 100% record.
I think we'd be the last as well.
So I mean that's interesting. Now that's 6
very
points
tight.
off top. It's
I mean, if we just look at our schedule and we look back at some of our previous results, you've got the.
I mean, look at we've only lost once.
If we look
We've
at
only lost once.
If we look at the Werder Bremen game,
Yeah.
have a click on it. 80th minute equaliser.
Well,
If you
let's go from. I mean,
Yeah.
okay. Looking for start of the season, late
We're-
goals.
We got,
Three
we
goals
got a
there.
little lucky there, I guess.
That was
This
not late
one,
goals.
fine.
We dominated that
Comfortable
one.
there. Schalke 2-0 up.
And then two
Two
late goals,
right
and they
at
were
the
down
end.
to 10 men. Bayern, we dominated
I
play.
think we need to take note from what we've just done in that Mainz game and last 10 minutes when our players are
Just
knackered
close it
from the
down.
gegenpress.
Just close it down.
You don't need to gegenpress the entire game. I think maybe, just maybe, we need a secondary tactic for seeing the match out.
Well, we've got. Yesterday we loaded up a tiki-taka style.
I think we load up the
Or do you
gegenpress.
want to go for a controlled possession maybe? See it out that way.
I don't think we need to make it too radical of a change. I think
Okay.
we need to go gegenpress, but have
Slightly more defensive.
just kind of pull everyone back a bit and
Someone said as well on the main tactic, play for set pieces because we've been
yeah,
banging them in.
do that on the
Yeah,
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 do
yeah.
that on the main
On the main
the
tactic.
main one. Yeah.
You didn't click on it then, Tom.
No, it's on the second one. Sorry, lads.
Come on, Tom.
That's it.
Sorry, boys. Good spot. Right. So secondary tactic. You want to? I reckon. This is what we do with this one. We go balanced. We don't go positive. Again, we'll play for set pieces because if we can take advantage. In transition.
Do you think maybe, if you go back to it in possession,
Hmm.
sorry, should we take off passing to space? If we're trying to see the game out, I don't think we want to be.
Yeah, and also I'm going to slow the tempo down a little bit.
Okay, not too much.
You're
though.
gonna keep
No.
play out a defence on as well, or off?
No, because we still want to keep the ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
And out of possession, I think maybe I tell you what. Bear with me on this. I'm going to slightly lower the defensive line as well.
Yeah.
So we're
Well,
sitting
we defend it, yeah.
slightly deeper.
You keep offside trap on.
Yeah, because it seems to work for us.
yeah,
Okay.
It seems to work for us. The goals we're giving away are either from set pieces or when our players are just giving the ball away. We've not had too many where the ball's been played behind the defence and we've not caught them offside. So I reckon that as a secondary option. And that's the thing with the tactical styles. Obviously, you can create another tactical style,
yeah.
or you can just tweak what you've got.
Stay-
Give yourself
yeah, yeah.
options for the same philosophy. So.
Should we, if we just go back to that second one as well, can we change the the left central midfielder to a ball winner.
Absolutely, mate.
Thank you. And the other one to a box, please.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to change your complete wing backs as well?
No, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Can we change the right winger to an inside forward again, please? And of course the striker.
Attack or support?
Support and striker pressing forward.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
Right.
Done.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
So our next game is going to be away at Nuremberg. We've got a bit of a gap. So we've got 13 days before our next game, so plenty of time to get our players...
Whilst you're doing that, I'm just going to pop out.
Okay, you've got a little coughing problem.
I also, yeah.
Are you going to get yourself some cold and flu medicine?
I'm all right for now.
Okay,
I'm all right
mate.
for now. So you guys keep them entertained.
We'll
for
keep
30
them
days.
entertained.
I'm sure we can.
We're going to ruin every decision he's made.
Brilliant.
So yeah, we've got a bit of a gap now. So let's is there anything you want to delve a bit deeper into, Dave? That was a mouthful.
No. I don't know.
Anything else you want to look in more detail?
I think we've done all right there.
Yeah?
Maybe quick look at the training, but other than that, I think...
You wanna look at training?
Yeah,
All
after
right.
this cheeky press conference.
Right, okay. Again, press conference visuals improved for FM19. You're going to see quotes brought out a lot more, reactions brought out a lot more, so some good stuff there. But let's take a look at training. Now, this is a good example of how you can tweak the schedules, because you've got a long time before your next fixture. You've obviously got an international break featured in there. So, so at the moment, we're sort of, this week we're working on our tactical play, which isn't a bad thing considering we've just made a load of changes to our tactic. But if you wanted to, you could go into a schedule, choose a scenario. So for example, we could have a full week of rest if we want to give players rest. We could do a bit of a boot camp. You could work on any one of your training styles. You could work on your tactical styles. So there's lots of good stuff there. But I think the only thing I'd want to do, instead of having a match practice session, seeing as we haven't got a match, I think what I'm going to do is work on our defending. So we want to say defending engaged. Yeah. And again, our assistant's in control, but you can go in and make these changes on a one-off basis. Or if you want to take control, you can do that. So let's just do a defensive session, just to really, you've got quite attacking stuff in there. Let's work that on. So, I mean, that win, I think, was massive for us, for boosting us up ahead of we've got some pretty tough games coming up. Obviously we've got European competition as well. We've got a cup game, big cup game as well. And then if you're looking at November, there's some big teams in there. I mean, those three pretty tough teams to face before you go into a busy. I mean, look how many games we've got in December as well. So it's important to rest our players up a bit, make sure that they're knowing exactly what we want from them on the pitch. So. This is what else we're having now as well, because we've sort of stuck with the same team. Yeah. We need to start rotating more, and I think obviously it's great we've got the European competition to help us do that, but and also they're not resolving the issues amongst themselves. So I think, I mean, we said about Core. Yeah, let's bring him in. He's a team leader. You've got to take notice of your team leaders. Dynamics, obviously.
He's gonna have to come in.
And Alaria's kicking off as well. Okay, we'll have to start rotating a lot more, I think, in this save. He's an influential player. Okay.
He's a striker as well.
It's fine. He's done well when he's coming. He's just a shame that he's not been playing as well as Holland. Holland's been playing very well. Bailey, player of the week, happy with that. Brandt and Bailey in the team of the week, so we're doing well. I think we've had players in team of the week pretty much at least 1 week every month, so that's all good. You'll see here as well. Let's give him a rest, because he was getting very tired towards the end of our last game. So we'll give him a rest. He'll sit out of training for a week. Obviously, it's good because we've got that international break. So you'll get these regular updates that I'm sure you're aware of. Okay, it's all right. We've resolved Alaria's unhappiness. So it's just a waiting game now.
I know.
Just a waiting game. We're going to save it. Any of you guys want to see anything else from the game while we've got this international break? Let us know in the chat.
Or any questions?
Any questions for Dave, of course, while he's here, helping us out.
Some familiar faces in there.
Of course there are, mate.
Curtie.
A few regulars.
Joe.
Someone just said Ruben Neves. You'll know all about him.
Oh yeah, we always know about him.
Just arrived. What is Azzopardi doing there? What
I'm
are you
a
doing
good
there?
little charm. We scored 4.
We did score 4. He has revolutionised this.
I didn't do anything, but you know.
But Dave's here as part of the FM capture event we've got going on today, where people are, some of our most famous faces in the community are down here capturing footage of the game, playing the game for the first time. You finding it good so far?
Oh, it's good. I'm enjoying it a lot.
Good.
Yeah, just messing about. Even like small stuff like the the outsides of the stadiums and stuff like that, just the little details, it's much better. And the game as a whole is probably the most complete it's been
Yeah,
for a while.
yeah,
so,
definitely. I think if you talk to people in the studio as well, we're all saying that
Just the little things, isn't it?
there's lots of little touches. Obviously, we're shouting a lot about tactics, training, the new inductions for less experienced and new managers, but there's loads of little stuff. I mean, we showed yesterday. You guys might not have seen this. When it loads up again, when it comes out of the processing, I'll show you what we can do on the sidebar now as well, so you can drag these to suit exactly what you want. You can also, if you want to, right click and get into things really, really quickly.
Yeah.
So there's little things like that that we haven't chatted about until this week that are really going to help you customise a game to suit you.
Only 7 days.
Oh, that was a
sorry,
struggle, wasn't it,
sorry.
mate?
It's gone for that long and you only did 7 days.
We were looking at training. We've been
talking,
dealing with a lot of us. Right, you
All
missed
right,
out on this.
I'll let you off.
You missed out on this.
You're doing some real work. It's okay.
We've got a lot of unrest in the squad from players who want to be playing more first team football. So I've said, right, let me show you. Let me show you. I'm not discussing transfers. It's outside of things. So I promised Alario more game time. I promised Baumgartlinger more game time. Kors already we know will promise more game time. And I rested Mitchell Weiser because he was looking a bit jaded.
The consistency of the lineup's gone.
Can the assistant manager still take control of training? Yes, they can.
Yes, you can.
You can hand anything over to your assistant as you could before. I don't know if you saw, I went in and made one change to one session, and that's all I did. And the assistant's still taking charge of it. So yeah, we want to give you as much control as you want from it. If you want to take charge of every single session, you can do that.
There we go.
How are you feeling? I feel like you might collapse at some point in this.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
eating to try and make me feel a little bit
I've
better.
not even touched my sandwich. I'm going to open my brownie first.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys that I'm not in the best state. It's been a very long couple of weeks here.
Yeah.
A lot of work and a lot of sleepless late nights. I think it's caught up with me the last few days, and I'm struggling a little bit to make my way through it. I thought my voice was gonna be a little bit better by now, but it's almost as if talking consistently for an hour has made it worse.
Who would have thought that, eh?
Yeah, but
Someone said that the preset tactical styles have a set team fluidity. But
Yeah.
They do, don't they?
So if you go into the tactics, so team fluidity has been reworked this year, so that it's really dependent on what your player roles are, what your duties are as well. So if you've got lots of players on support duty or attack duty, it's going to be a more fluid system. If you're playing more defensive duties, then it's going to be more structured. So it works like that. It works with the system as well, of course. So if you're playing a gegenpress as we had here, it'd be a bit weird if we just had a structured gegenpress.
Yeah.
So it does work like that. And you are making a meal of that sandwich, aren't you?
absolutely.
Right. So we've got 1 day until our game.
I feel like both of us eating was not the best idea.
No, we did
Go
that
on,
yesterday.
Dave.
I'm
Take
taking
charge.
control now. This is my game now. I've got to make all the changes. So if anything goes wrong,
Sort us
it's
out.
my fault. I'm going to let the assistant do this one.
Okay. Have we done that? We might take charge of one pre-match briefing a bit later on.
We
But
go another
we've
two with 10 rating in training as well. De Jong and Kai Havertz.
good players. Probably our two best young players, I'd say. Other than Bakusi.
Here we go. Nuremberg should be a win, hopefully. Better Abbey as well. Coming
Can I have a
in.
quick look at the table, please, Dave?
Of course you can.
Thank you very
There you
much.
go.
So they're down at 16.
Let's get the full.
So if we win this, right? So we've got a good goal difference. We've got a better goal difference than anyone else.
Can I just say, I
except-
love the symmetry in our form. It's
What,
very
for
good.
3-1.
No, look at the form.
Oh,
on the far
yeah.
right.
Looks like a
looks little
face.
bit like this.
So yeah, if we win this, there's every chance we could be breaking into that top 4, and really putting the pressure on teams like Bayern who've just
Just
dropped
slipped
their
up.
first
We're
game.
only 6 points off. If we'd beaten Bayern,
Don't
be joint with
don't
Bayern.
dwell on it, mate. Don't dwell on it. Right.
well, I'm going to dwell on it, Tom.
Okay. I'm gonna leave that. I'll tell you what.
We need to bring Baumgartlinger into.
Yeah, I
But
think.
look at the average rating of that midfield duo.
I know, but we've got to keep the team
Okay,
happy.
it depends if you see him as a serious team player.
I think I'm
As
gonna.
in, has he got the quality to stay here for
No.
What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put him on the bench, right? Give him a chance. Give him a chance. Okay, I'm gonna change him to a. I'm gonna change him to a ball winner, right? Because we're playing an advanced playmaker with De Jong, so he can win it, knock it sideways to De Jong. De Jong can be the playmaking force. I don't know. Bailey with a 90%.
I've got Carl said. 4 messages up. He's getting 7-4 in the chat.
Okay. What do you reckon? Volland on?
Tom is leading a dictatorship here.
I am leading dictatorship.
I reckon. Can we put Paulinho back in?
What, for Brandt or Bailey?
for
Bailey's,
As in, I love Paulinho. That
Left
guy was-
winger.
Yeah, I used to play him up
On the
front.
left.
okay, can I put Brandt in for Bailey?
I love that
Nah.
guy, Paulinho. This is a rotated side.
Going
This
with
is
fire.
serious
Okay,
rotation.
alright. Let's go with that.
Whoa!
Oh, hang on.
I missed out on that there. You've dropped Kevin Volland.
We have to.
Yeah.
He's moaning.
He's kicking off. We don't want to lose a
Yeah, but look how happy Volland is.
Yeah. Give him a chance. Give him a
Yeah.
chance.
There, go on.
I believe in keeping the dressing room happy. Alright? Dynamics, mate.
Hashtag
Dynamics.
Tom out.
Right.
Hashtag it in the chat.
If this works, you can
It's a
thank
good
me
point.
later.
Who is in charge here, Basweldo? Because if we lose, it's on you.
Come
No,
on.
we're meant to be co-managers here.
We'll be alright.
It's a dictatorship.
I like that. I like that a lot. Right.
He's done you there.
Okay.
Hashtag Tom out.
Tom out. LOL.
Right. He's just been rested.
Will beta saves be able to follow over to the full game? They will indeed. Your save will be continuable through to the full version of the game. So
Absolutely.
as soon as you get your hands on the beta, you'll be able to keep playing. Any more questions you have for us, please do pop them in the comments and we will do our best to answer them. Obviously myself
Dave
and
and
Tom.
courtesy.
Dave will try to answer questions, but probably
Whoa, easy.
probably doesn't know as much as we do for Football Matches 2019, considering you've only been playing it
What, an
this
hour?
afternoon.
Yeah.
So,
Now we're with it.
so yeah.
Okay, this might not work.
So pop them in the
There he
chat,
is.
and we'll
Tom
get them
believe
to
in
you.
the system. You're fretting already. You've made all these changes.
I know.
Worry.
Well, I'm next on the line here. Okay. He's
Oh,
bringing
look at
forward.
this.
No, he
I
played
d-
an
I
absolute
quite
worldie
like
yesterday.
the sweeper keeper is exciting me. Let's
He's
show
frozen
the gegenpress.
Georg Margarita at centre half. I know.
Bauer.
Good knowledge.
They're
Don't let
knocking
them
it
out.
around.
Don't
a
let
little
them out.
bit.
Here
Go
we
on.
go, here we go.
This is why you have the gegenpress.
Here we go.
on.
One
Man in,
more.
man in,
One
man in.
more.
Oh!
Bailey
Oh!
cracked the
I
post.
thought Havertz was going to follow that in.
Thank you very much.
What tactical philosophy am I using with the gegenpressing? Is that right? Is that?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
Sorry, you confused us
Philosophy,
there.
yeah, yeah.
We're using the gegenpress.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
I am
using,
as well. I
you're
might
using
say
it
as well.
on
Yeah.
your
But I'm
current
not.
save.
Instead of an attacking midfielder, I'm using a defensive midfielder.
Interesting.
Crazy.
But I might change it because
What a tackle that is. Go on and again.
because we're one of the better teams in the league. I
Makes
obviously
sense.
want more players forward.
Yeah. Go on, son.
Would
We've got it
make
back. We've
sense.
got it back.
Paulinho.
They're not really
Havertz.
continuing.
Oh,
Oh!
that was
This
disgusting.
way, play on.
Paulinho's
One
going to
more.
bang
There
this.
he is.
Well held.
They're
by
not really
Paulinho.
like
Bredlow.
continuing their run, are they? Uh-oh.
What's going on here?
Oh, it could
No,
be a pen.
VAR.
We've got VAR.
Who's gonna give it?
We could be a pen. That
Did it-
looks inside the box.
I didn't catch it.
It was sort of
It
just jumped
it just
in.
skipped. It just skipped to it.
It just jumped in.
That's not good. That's not good.
Don't
Come on,
give
Felix.
it.
Mitchell Weiser.
Come on. Be kind.
I thought we scored.
Be kind, son.
He's gonna give it. He's gonna give it.
Free kick.
Yo.
Free kick. That is right on the line.
In before the score now.
That is right on the line.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Get rid.
Get
Get
away.
rid. Get
Away.
rid.
Why is he?
Vendel has karate kicked that away.
Playing like a no-nonsense fullback.
He is indeed. Right, we need
Right.
to get
Push
the
him
ball.
out. Push him out.
End
now.
the highlight. Thank you very much. Right. 25 minutes in.
We've
got-
not. We've had a couple of
We've
chances.
got, we've got
had
a
couple
hold of the game,
chances.
but not
Just,
not enough.
Just gonna encourage him.
Okay.
Give him a
Alright.
nudge.
That's very
Gotta
nice.
take
of you,
control.
Dave. Did you just wink at the camera after you did that?
Sort of.
I mean, they've not really reacted to that.
No, they didn't. I think
Tom,
it's because
have time, son.
it came from the standing manager. Rather than to, if
from
you
the
or
caretaker.
I encouraged them, they might.
Or
have-
watch-
might have
watch
pushed
that.
out.
Hang on. Bailey.
Come on,
Based
Leo.
on the
One
boys.
more, son.
Let's-
Don't
yeah.
shoot.
Oh!
Whoa! How's that not
Across
gone
the
in?
Goal line.
How has that not gone in?
Sheesh.
Damn.
I thought that was it. If they go down the other end and score, I'll be furious. No, it's alright. They've cut the highlight.
We've got this. Look at that. 62% possession. 8 shots to 3.
Tell you
Come on,
what, and
Bayer.
also look at that. Like we've only had 4
Midfield.
out of 9.
Who's the best player on the pitch, Tom?
Don't know, mate.
Frankie de Jong.
mate.
Who signed Frankie de Jong? Who put his head on the line for
Who
him?
put the club's finances on the line? Who potentially bankrupted us to get him in?
There you go.
What I will say
There you
is, I've given Ilario his chance.
Yeah, get him out.
He's not really done it.
Get him out.
Kevin Volland, super sub.
Dave, are you going to wink at Volland as he comes on as well?
I'm
KV.
gonna berate him a little bit, right?
And then get the assistant in.
I'm gonna
Good cop, bad cop.
I'm gonna give Ilario 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
That's 5 minutes too
Give
many
us
for me.
6 as much. 6 at least.
Right.
No.
Let's see what we can do.
I'm ready to pause. Bang on 50. Come on.
Get him off.
Oh, it did pause.
You missed the button.
53 seconds too late.
Don't-
Get him off.
He's on a 6.4.
Let's get Volland
Get
on.
him out of
He's
here.
having a nightmare.
Right. He's had his chance. To be fair.
50 minutes. Didn't do what we expected from him. Got to say as well, Paulinho's not having the best of games. Luckily, we have a fantastic international player on the bench. I think we get him on.
Oh,
here we go.
wait,
Oh.
wait.
Highlight. De Jong collects the ball.
Playing to Paulinho.
To
he's gonna bang
Havertz.
on now.
De Jong again.
Into the
Oh,
box, into the box.
that was risky.
Just knocking it
What a
around.
player.
One more. Don't shoot.
Havertz.
He might have a go from here.
No,
I
he's
think.
not.
Got the
He's
space
not.
on the
He's
edge,
not.
yeah?
Whip it in.
Wendell.
Whip it in.
Oh, come.
Whip it in. Oh,
We
keeper's
push it,
punched
there we go.
Cool. Bailey.
Leon.
Oh, where's he going?
Shoot.
Yes! Oh, back in.
It's not over.
Go on, Leon.
Bailey, go on.
That's the one.
Yes!
Come on.
1-0.
Super sub.
That's why he's got me
Yeah,
started. Tom.
I'll give you that.
Don't stop
I'll give
pandering.
you that.
Stop pandering
Just
to
a little
other
wink for
options.
Kevin. There we go.
Someone said it was nice they brought their son in to play. Welcome to the stream, Dave.
Bailey did well there. I thought he might have
He did.
been offside.
Kevin
but
Volland did brilliantly to find the
Yeah.
space.
Lost
5th
his
goal
man.
of the season.
Inspired substitution.
Lovely.
Super sub.
I do think we take off Paulinho now, though.
You reckon?
It's just not doing it for me, Tom.
Okay. Well, you only wanted to bring
He's
him
only
in.
young. He's only young.
A man can change his mind.
Palo.
Brunt.
Julian Brandt in. I'm looking at the defence. Maybe Wendell off, but he's having a good game.
He's playing very well, but he is tired. De Jong.
Yeah, he's on a booking.
Okay.
I think we take De Jong off for.
Baumgartner.
Go on.
Go on,
He's
give it
knocking
to
on the
him.
door. He's
Give
coming
it
the
to him.
office. Yeah, go
We've
on.
got to change the system there.
Yeah, hang on, let's see what he can
Oh,
do.
dear.
Ball winner.
Swap him with, what's
And
his name?
we'll swap him with Core, and then we'll change this to centre mid.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright?
Should we go
Alright.
to the second system though?
Right. That's a very
Yeah.
good point.
Dave,
Cheers, boys.
go to the full tactics view so we know what we're doing here.
Come on, Tom.
Let's get.
Give it-
Oh my word.
Oh, what are you doing here, son?
Right. We've got a custom gegenpress
Yeah.
on the go. Let's just minimise
There we
that. There we go. Right, so
We're happy with it.
We're happy with
We're
that?
happy. We set this up for a reason. This is what we worked for.
okay, happy with those two in those positions.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right, let's have a look. What else we got? Everything
yeah,
else looks
yeah.
good. Let's
Go.
go for it. Let's go for
Let's
it.
go.
So we're going to our new second system.
Oh no.
There's a
Instantly
highlight straight
highlight.
away.
This could be good. Winners.
Big fan of the chat saying that I need to step up because you're about to lose us the game. I
Uh,
stepped up for you there. I
We're 1-0 up.
stepped up. I took control.
are we winning? Yes.
There's going to be 2 here.
I don't know.
You haven't got the positivity that we need.
Yeah,
Tom.
I think we're going to be
Oh, no.
in a lot of trouble.
Why wasn't that positive?
You made these changes, Tom.
Yeah. So.
The chat put it on you.
Oh.
Well, we were second briefly then. Now we're ninth.
I don't want to see it again.
Yeah, me neither.
Get off my screen.
Okay.
Shall we?
Have we got to go back to
Should
system
we
one?
go
Yeah,
back
yeah,
to
yeah,
system
yeah.
one?
Okay.
Tinkering.
We need a goal here. We really need a goal.
Tom out. Hashtag Tom out.
Hang on.
Here we
Can
go.
I just
Hang
point
on.
out? Can I point out? The
No.
changes were recommended by you.
Tom
This
is
a
a
goal.
bottle. Hashtag
Pass
Tom
it
out.
off, Brant.
Brant. Oh,
Saved.
that stung his hands.
Saved.
Oh, it hurt my hands just
It
watching
did
it.
as well.
Okay. We're good from set pieces. We are good from set pieces.
Dave in. 3-4-3. Yeah?
Oh. On the volley. Wow.
Must have hurt to head that one
That
away.
was brave to knock that one away. We've got 5 minutes added on time. What are we saying? Go on, Dave. What are you going to do?
Oh, sorry, boys.
He's dragged us back to 73 minutes.
I've got to watch it back.
Have you ever played FM
Yeah.
before?
I pressed the wrong button. This mouse is different.
Okay.
I'm being brave here,
Oh
boys.
no.
I did this yesterday. It didn't work. It didn't work.
Don't watch. Close your eyes.
I'll just be back in a
It's
sec,
coming
guys.
Actually.
Nah.
one's
We've run out of time, I think.
No, we haven't. This is the chance.
Yeah, this is a bit of a final whistle, I reckon.
Oh!
Back in. Bailey!
Oh!
I thought it might be a
What?
fairy tale.
No.
And that's it. That's the last kick of the game. It's another case of what might have been. This is what was happening yesterday as well. So many draws we had. But
I'm just looking at the decisions you made at the start of the game, Tom, and I'm thinking, did they cost us the 2 points?
what, the rotated side? I tried to keep the players happy, man. Tried to keep the players happy. Right, I'm going to say, look, we need to have a little chat. Baumgartner is fired up. He's listened. That's why I gave him the chance. You know, he's a team
ready.
leader.
He's ready for the next
He's
game.
a team leader. Denied by late goal. That's a familiar story. Okay, so when's our next game? So we've got.
Europa now. Your Europa.
Yeah. So okay, let's. Well, we can't. We've made a decision to rotate the side for European games. So what
Chat
we'll
is
have to do.
erupting. Tom out. Tom out.
I'm not going out. I'm not doing it. We're gonna work through this. Okay, so what we could do, once we've got the European game out of the way, we'll look at the tactic, we'll look at what we can do, look at who we should be starting week in, week out, seeing if we should maybe look to move some of those fringe players on.
At the early stages of the save, I think we're right to be a bit nicer to the players, but when it gets towards January, we need to be stricter, because we know our 11.
Yeah.
And we were too nice then, and it lost us the 2 points. We almost won it at the death there, Curtis.
There's a late,
Almost
late
isn't
chance.
good enough, lads.
I know, but...
We've got a Europa League game
Tom's
next. We've got a Europa League game next. Right. We're gonna... What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing, mate?
Chillaxing.
So we're gonna come back and we're gonna go to the league, and that's when we're gonna sit down, and we're gonna work. I'm gonna listen to you guys a bit more. Okay, I'll listen to you guys. We'll make some changes. It's a democracy.
Oh, I've just
But
I don't know what I
dictatorship is
just
over.
changed.
You're moving them around. What are you doing, Dave?
I'm just showing the chat what you can do on the...
Just so you know, Dave, this is your last game.
Putting big pressure
So-
on you in the continental...
Don't
journey.
mess it up. Thanks,
Tom, I'll
mate.
take the charge of this one. If
Go
that's
on,
all right.
mate. Yeah, I can't.
Cheers.
Is it your last game?
Oh no.
Cheers, Tom.
This is the last game.
Don't say oh no, like that's something wrong, Curtis. This is a big chance. for me
We're
to-
still
to
top of our
show
group
our
here as well. So
a big chance to show the viewers what I can do. I'm even going to handle
you're
the
gonna handle a
briefing.
briefing.
Cheers, lads.
All right, mate.
Well, is this the team I'm going to be talking to?
No.
All right, okay. Select an area.
You've got the whole
Probably
squad.
probably
It's the
should have
whole.
changed
It's
it.
the whole squad.
Okay, I got you. Match squad.
Because you've not made any changes.
Got you.
So you've got the assistant advice there. It's highlighted in blue.
Okay. Okay, I got you now. Let's tell him much higher temper. Little reaction. Okay. Counter press. Do we even play it?
Yeah,
how we
yeah,
play?
of course.
Okay.
I love how Dave has absolutely no idea.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
not
know how
idea
you
what he's
play.
doing.
Alright.
You don't know how you play.
What do
Well,
you
why
mean?
did we bring you in for advice?
He's not.
Right, come on.
Dave, free up top. Please. I'm sticking
Dave
with
out,
that.
Tom out. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to say, guys. Dave
Oh,
out,
who
Tom
said
out.
that? Oh, come on, son.
Right, Dave.
No, it's in your hands, mate. You've got full control.
Rotated squad here, yeah? Clearing top. Wow.
Nice
Brave
bit.
man.
Everyone's
Cheers.
out.
Give him.
You know my
push ahead,
favourite
no?
part is that Dave struggles to actually click where he's...
Yeah.
It's his mouse.
He
I tell
blames the
you.
mouse.
It's bigger than my hand.
Right. Remember rotated squad.
I know. Just gonna. No, not that
What
one.
are you doing here, Dave?
Just gonna just get the condition a bit bigger. Brilliant. I'm having a mare.
He's having a
Alright,
mare.
let's get tinning. Centre halves of.
Have we made the right decision here? This
No,
is why.
no.
This is why
We
the
did
dictatorship
no-
works.
Oh, lads,
make
look.
the right
It's not let me
decision.
click.
Okay.
Click on the drop down arrow on the right.
Oh, there. Got you.
Hang on.
Let me...
Go on.
If we just...
Oh, there we go. All right.
As soon as I touch the mouse, just tell me who you'd like, Dave. In fact, I'm just going to come off this screen and just load it back up again. You're gonna talk me through who you want in each one. I think because
You're blaming me here.
you messed around with all the options on this screen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
Who do you want?
Who would you like?
Bring in. I mean, you haven't really got many centre half options.
All right.
Bakusu.
He's going for it. He's going
We got
for
it.
it.
We got it. You know, we're playing a rotated team. I'm going to give him the nod. Alongside Jonathan Tarr.
Okay. Interesting.
Cheers.
Who else would you like? Who would you like at left back?
Does Dave know how to use a mouse? Brilliant. Dalbert.
How about Tom? Are you able to
Tom,
take this from now?
Yeah, go on, mate.
Go on.
Get in
I'll
there,
tell you
boss. Who
I'll
else?
be back in 1 sec, guys.
Lars Bender.
Okay.
Alongside, we're going to change the role of the AP, unless Curtis is going to fret about it.
Okay. That's fine. We can change
Well,
that.
let me see the put Baumgartlinger there, but we'll change his role.
Okay. All right, mate.
I'm giving these players a chance.
Yeah,
I
well,
want a happy camp, and
he was
he
happy
was fired
camp.
up, wasn't
he was fired up, and he's a team leader as
he?
well.
He's a team leader.
So you've got to keep him happy. So what do you want to change him to?
Sorry, I have to keep running in and out, guys. This is what happens when you bring 16 Football Manager creators.
Go on
I
personalised.
need your help.
Mm-hmm.
Personalised?
So central midfield. So I'm not messing your roles up for the
Okay,
next game.
thanks, mate. Appreciate that.
Central midfield support.
Yeah.
Reckon that's a good option?
Yeah.
All right, lads. Cheers.
Right. Who do you want on the right?
Um,
Who's it going to be?
Bring Leon in. He's fresh.
Okay.
Actually, no. We're going to rest him.
Who's going instead?
Put Brandt on the right and Paulinho on the left again.
Okay.
It's big pressure on me here.
Yeah, see,
worried.
it's not easy, is it? It's not easy.
I'm waiting.
Okay. And Palini on the left, yeah?
Yeah, that's the one.
And who do you want in the middle? I'll show you who's in the
yeah,
middle in
show
a
me in the
second.
middle.
Okay.
I know this is going to end up being.
Who's going to end up being as well.
Why?
It's always Sam Shrek.
Yeah, go on then. Shrek.
The boy from the swamp.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay.
And then striker KV. Let's give him it.
You wanna give him
Oh,
it?
wait, or have we got anyone else that's
Well, we've got
We've got
this
Lara,
guy on loan.
Isaac? Is he any good?
Not in the.
I mean, I'm seeing
forward.
Curtis shake his head.
So let's go. Do you want to go
We'll
Volland?
go with KV, yeah.
Okay.
And then just get the assistant to pick the
Pick
bench.
the,
please.
the bench. All right. No, this is Dave's. Obviously, you're in full control here. You can take. You make.
Oh, you're.
Unpicked.
Yeah. You can make the substitution. Any tactical changes.
Ah, we're giving it all to him.
Absolutely, mate. It's
Very
his last
interesting.
game. It's his last game. We've got it, haven't we?
All
Curtis,
right,
it seems like you don't have faith in me, to be honest, here, son.
that would be correct, Dave.
So you're in charge of
I'll
the
show you
team
how to.
talk. You're in charge of all the in-match
Come on, son.
decisions.
Just
We'll
go out
support
there.
them.
Look at that. We've got the shortcuts and everything. I have faith. Free players happy. Come on, the beat, Boyer.
Here we go
In
then.
the black kit, yeah?
Somebody's not happy with our complete wing backs with inside forwards. It's quite a.
It's obscure.
No, I don't think it is, because you've got your inside forwards coming in and the complete wing backs are essentially going on the overlap, and you've got a ton of support out wide, whilst we've got some central midfielders kind of coming in like that. I mean, we won 6-1 in
we've
this
got-
competition, our last home game, and
Just need a bit more conviction on the volley.
we'll see how this one goes.
I'm quite liking not relinquishing control here. I quite like
Not
it.
getting
Not
any,
being
as
in
much
control.
abuse.
Hashtag.
Tom.
Well, no, because that
I don't
means
think that was the highlight, because
it-
we're going to go forward now and grab the opener.
if Dave wins, then it looks bad for you, Tom, because we've given you full control
If.
the whole
I
time.
will point out, this isn't
Come on.
a league game. Oh!
Oh my!
Look at a curl on that.
He was fired up.
That was
Curl on
there
that.
was some serious whip going on there.
Finesse.
There, mate.
Is it not past
Oh.
Dave's bedtime? Come on.
Swing in.
Oh.
He's back across. It's
He's done it again! How's he-
Paulinho, he's
Paulinho,
offside.
offside, he's offside.
VAR?
There's no
There's no
VAR.
in this competition. But it won't count.
He's
Let's
not,
have a
he's
look.
not off there.
Anyway.
How is he off?
It's giving it for
Baumgartlinger
Baumgartlinger.
interfering with play.
Mm,
You may need to take a look at that one. Remember, the game is in alpha.
yeah.
Get Miles
So-
back in here. Come on.
So yeah, that one may. I mean, if we go on to not win the
Yeah,
game,
we'll
because
still
of
win it. We'll still win it. I believe.
that. I mean, look
We've
at
had
the stats.
7
Look
shots.
at the stats so far. 70% possession.
We're dominating play. We're putting on a clinic here.
You lot seem surprised by my managerial capabilities.
Well, we've only had one
You
shot
are
on
using
target.
you are using our tactic.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Well, I've picked the
So-
team. I've made a few decisions here.
we are battering them. The fact we haven't scored is.
Well, look, we've had 17 shots, put 3 on target.
Peggers
You
believe.
say this is your tactic, but as soon as we start losing, all the blame's going to be put on me anyway. So
We're in this
this
together.
is fine.
We're in this together, mate.
I like that.
We're in this together unless we lose.
Yeah, and,
That's
well,
a goal. Goal! Is that the bar again?
He's hit the bar.
Go!
He's hit the
Hit
bar.
the bar. We'll have to get a drink the next time.
He's
we're at
hit the
bar.
Denver, and it's still 0-0. We're nearly at half time. I mean, apart from the disallowed goal and hitting the bar, considering we've had 22 shots.
Tins on a poor condition.
He's also current man of the match.
Leave it, mate. Oh, what? Look at the stats.
I know.
22 shots.
I know.
I don't know if you said that because none of
You
you.
can only hire a pitch with that one, Dave.
I'm happy.
he was
I'm
very-
not happy with this team.
Come on. You got to tell him to start putting them away. I'm far
Where is
from
that
pleased.
option?
Oh, I was
Oh, you're far
just
from
telling
pleased.
him. I'm
getting
far
assertive.
from pleased.
He's
from-
getting
with what I
assertive.
saw from that.
I'm speaking to the whole team.
He's going to speak to the whole team.
Aggressive. No. Assertive again.
Well,
Seems okay.
few of them reacted positively. It's good. Now we have got no other right back on the bench.
We've got Lars.
He can play
He's a
there.
He can
makeshift.
play there.
He's one of the better players also. We're gonna make the change.
Okay.
It's not brilliant though. We'll keep him there.
Who are you going to bring on?
My word.
He wants him, doesn't he? You want him, don't you, Kurt?
Depends how much this game means to you, Dave.
We'll bring on Charles.
Oh, it's a mistake.
I don't believe it's a mistake.
He's a good player, but he's no Frankie. You play
Well,
him as an
resting him.
advanced playmaker.
Hey.
Wow.
That's your custom. That's your thing.
All
I
right.
want someone further up.
Okay, that's fine. As long as one of these shots get put in the back of the net, Dave, I don't mind. And I trust you.
stats.
I
I
know.
trust you to help
The
us out. with it.
stats tell one story, but the scoreline tells a very different story.
There is.
And what's the most
Pot kettle
important
black.
story?
There's only one stat that matters, mate. 27 shots now. 5 on target. We need to be more clinical in front of goal. That's what we
Holland
need.
on a 6.3. Right, that's it. I've had enough.
He's making massive. After ditching him last time, he's
Horrible.
bringing him off the bench.
Horrible performance.
Wow.
Look at the possession.
One
Look
shot
At the shots.
for the opponent so far.
25 minutes to go.
If you don't win this, I'm listening.
30 shots.
Stop
Oh,
pausing.
this could go in
no,
as well.
No.
Oh! Dave out.
What's going on here then?
Dave out. It's all gone wrong.
Okay, it's my fault now. But you said 5 minutes ago we're playing well because it's your tactic. But now it's my fault that we've conceded a set piece.
Well, I mean,
Alright.
it has not gone well for Asapadi in the hot seat. You've got a sub left. You've got one sub left.
Oh, Dave, come on. What's he doing?
What is he doing here?
Easy.
What is he doing here? Wow, this is.
Can we agree that with any other person we get in,
They're not having control of the
they're
mouse.
not having control of the mouse?
Yeah, I think we might have to do that.
I think the first problem is when you put Aranguiz as an advanced playmaker.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a problem.
I don't know
We've got
what.
20 minutes left, boys. Believe.
I don't know
Here we
what's
go.
going on here.
Okay,
Go on, Baum.
swing it in.
Come on, Baum.
Pass
He's
the
even
ball.
got
There
the
we go.
pace for him.
I think the first mistake was when he put him as an advanced playmaker. Turn it up. Inject that into me.
Oh man!
Nobody clipped that, alright?
Wow.
Come on.
I told you all along, Aranguiz was a great choice in advanced playmaker.
Yeah.
Look at the
Would he have
reactions.
been that far at the pitch if he wasn't an advanced playmaker? Probably not.
18 minutes to go. Come on. Those changes there.
Oh,
Inspired.
Wow.
For Desmond.
That was their first shot on target.
Come on.
Dalbert is dead on his feet.
We haven't-
42%.
We've not got any subs, have we?
Dave used all the subs
We used
up.
it all up.
Oh, the manager used all the subs up.
The manager.
He might get a winner here. We
Of
might have
course
been
I'm gonna get a
slating
winner.
him.
Go on, Leon. Pass the ball, please. Oh, it's majestic.
It's majestic.
It's wide.
It's majestic, but it's in the stands.
5 minutes, mate.
Just so you know, Dave, if you don't win this will be the last time you ever feature
Here
on
we
the
go.
Football Manager live stream.
I mean, look at the stats. We're gonna have.
Are you
40
actually
shots.
going for it? Is he going to hit very attacking? Oh my word.
Oh, come on.
Charles Aranguiz with the corner.
Tar
for Tar!
Oh, he's missed it!
No way.
Dave literally kicked that in himself.
No, it's not over.
Bailey again.
It's not over.
Paulinho!
Hey! He's redeemed himself.
The boy.
He's redeemed himself.
Paulinho.
Come on.
Right, you still got 3 minutes left.
Yeah, you know what that means. This is your tactic, so if it goes wrong, it's your fault.
We did this last time. It didn't work.
All right. We'll stick with that one then. Two up front. By the way, I think you should have this as your third tactic. Cautious.
He's gone from very attacking to cautious.
The sweat. You see the sweat starting to form.
Tempo. We're going to drop the tempo a little bit.
Just as he's having his final hurrah as well, it's good to know if you guys want to check out Dave's, any of his channels, just put in Dave as a party. Dave, AZZOPARDI. You can find him on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, bunch of other places.
No.
Can you imagine?
No.
But only do that if we go on to win the game. If we concede now, then remove that
This
from
is
your
the biggest.
history.
Oh no.
Biggest. Oh, he's going to get sent off, and
No.
Alberto.
Tom, I kind of want them to score.
I do as well.
Yeah.
I
Go.
kind of want to
This is
score.
your save.
Glad it's not just me.
Oh! Calm it down, Tom. Come on.
It's all right, mate. Well, it's your neck on the line here. You've still got another highlight. There's still 4 minutes left. What is that? Oh, he's giving it away.
What is he doing?
He's giving it away. He's
off,
off.
I told you.
He's off.
I told you.
He called it.
To be fair, he was on about 40%
He was.
condition. He probably just wanted to go have a lie
He
down.
called it. He's going. Referee ambling over.
Come on.
It's in
It's
slow
just wasting
motion.
time. I've had a word.
He's
You
he's
told
having
him
a word.
to do
He's
that.
gone.
All right.
He's gone. Dalbert heads for the tunnel.
Red.
I've got a big
And out.
decision to make here, boys.
Have we had a red card this season?
No.
I think
What
that's
do you have
he
now?
comes in.
Just reviewing the team quickly here, boys.
No, we've not got a left back.
What's he doing, Tom?
What is he doing?
We
I
need
don't
a left back, to be honest.
We've not got one, Dave, because you used all the subs.
He's asking Brandt to drop right back.
Left back,
Well,
actually.
left back. Very good. I knew
Oh,
it would be
Dave.
the pun.
Do you remember the tactic we started the game with? Me neither. Looking at this.
All right.
It's like watching someone come along. You've created something beautiful.
He's just clicking on absolutely.
And
No,
he's just-
no. There's it.
I don't know what
He's
he's
got it
doing.
more direct.
I
That was
don't know
already on.
what
That was
he's-
already on.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
Where
but
is?
he has changed
What's he doing?
every part of our tactic so far.
We're clearing it now. Look, long ball.
He's going long ball.
We could even go.
Bear in
The
mind
old-
we've had 70% possession and we
He's-
could easily just see the
Hang
game
on.
out.
No,
with
no,
the
part the
ball.
bus.
He's
part the
gone
bus.
part the bus.
That's it.
He's gone part the bus. Okay.
Do you know what?
I'm using. I'm showing everyone.
He's
the
probably
video.
going to see
We're
it out.
showing you
He's
on-
probably going to see it out.
We are going to see it out. Of course we are.
He's successfully seen
If
it
we
out.
lost that game, I would have never uploaded another video on YouTube with those stats there. We
says that
dominated
now.
it.
Oh, yeah, you say that now that it's the final highlight of the game.
He slid in. Baumgartlinger could have got third.
Punched it wide.
That'll do. Dave, you redeem yourself, son.
Dave, thank you very much for your time.
41 shots.
Look
It's
at that.
not bad.
Screenshot that because that is the most complete football manager performance you'll see this afternoon.
Conceded
very
a
much.
goal. Conceded a goal.
Well done, Dave.
Dave, could you bring in Teach next, please?
No problem.
Thank you very much.
How do we get our tactic back? Because, I mean, he's done some serious work on that tactic there.
Let's have a look.
Go on, sort us out.
Has it?
No, I
It
should
was
be
only
fine.
in game, wasn't it?
Oh,
It
we've
was
got.
only
I tell you what we have to do is take the old personalised instruction off. So Dave redeemed himself, even if he did get Dalbert sent off. But focus back on the league now. We've got a tough
Absolutely,
game.
absolutely.
Second place, Wolfsburg.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do. Do you want to change anything for the league game?
We're gonna bring in Frankie. Let's have a look at the squad beforehand.
Okay.
And
Well, let's
we'll
get
see.
to match day. Let's get to match day.
Let's indeed get to match day.
So I mean, if we win this again, like we can't go second, but we could potentially climb into the top four.
I feel like we're getting further and further
I
away
know there's a
every
bit of a
game.
gap. So it's late. So it's late game. We've got a Brexit update going on.
Nice.
Again, doesn't directly affect us.
Love
but,
Brexit. In
Wow.
game. In game.
Wow.
In game. Let me be clear.
Wow.
Let me be very clear.
I thought we said no politics on the chat.
Oh, I slipped up there,
Wow.
haven't I?
A little bit, mate. A little bit.
Slipped up there.
least we know
So
which
we
one you
have our
voted.
next member of the stream. We've already spoilt who the next guest will
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
But here he is. Teach. Come on down. How you doing, my friend?
I'm very, very good. How are you?
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome, Teach. How you
How's it
doing?
going, Tommy? All right.
Did you
I'm
see
all right.
how Dave got on in the last game?
I've been busy playing.
You've
Oh,
been
wow.
busy
Yeah.
playing. Well, so in the last game, we put Dave entirely in charge of our European game.
Right.
He had 41 shots.
We went 1-0 down.
We went 1-0 down.
Right.
And then he basically threw the entire tactic out the window. Was like tons of players.
All
up
of our
top.
hard work.
Then we scored, and then the tactic. He went to park the bus.
So did he try to sabotage you or?
No, he was trying to win.
Trying his best
He was
to
trying
win.
to win.
Right.
It was just, bless him. He's not the best.
He had 41 shots, 11 on target, I think.
Yeah.
So not great. Right.
Beast.
So, come on, then, lads. What are we gonna do here? We've got a big league game.
So first up, we need to move our left central midfielder. It needs to be
Your boy.
the boy Frankie de Jong.
Okay. And you want him as an advanced playmaker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, please.
All right. And you want to bring Bailey back in, I presume.
Of course.
And Havertz. Do you want to stick with Paulinho?
Do
bring
we?
Brandt in?
Can we bring our right back in? Is he available?
Oh, Mitchell should be. He's had
Mitchell
a rest.
Weiser.
He's had a rest.
Have you been following much of this? Obviously, I know you've been playing the game in the other room, but have you followed much of the stream so far? Do you know how we're getting on, or?
I was following a bit of it yesterday. And
Okay.
there was a couple of Marys, as I remember.
Yeah. So, do you have any recommendations from what you've seen so far? Anything we should be going for?
Well, I'm assuming it's because you've got Paulinho out there. I'm sure Leon Bailey cuts in from the left naturally on a PPM. But I'm assuming Paulinho wouldn't be successful as an inside forward on that side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is
Yeah.
that what
So like
the problem is? So what's plays 1-2s? What's Brandt doing nowadays? Or is he injured or anything? No.
He's
No,
there.
no.
He's there.
No,
We can bring him in.
We chose Paulinho because he went on a bit of a run of form.
Yeah.
but
You had a
I
soft
think
spot
it
for him.
might be a nice time to bring Brandt back in.
Do you want to
now,
bring Brandt
actually.
in? Let's do him. It's a bit of a mouthful for you, isn't it?
It is. It was hard for me to say.
Stick with Volland up front.
Yeah.
Okay. Aranguiz in alongside De Jong. Or do you want to
Have you
change it
got
up?
Volland pressing? Because obviously
Yeah,
his work
yeah,
rate's
yeah.
really high.
Yeah.
Yeah, Volland's are pressing forward. Any other changes? I think
That's probably our strongest team, isn't it? At this
Aranguiz has
stage.
played well, but I feel like we might be wasting him slightly as the ball winner.
Box to box. That's quite attacking though.
We're at home.
When I am.
Restos back from his injury.
Where is he?
You know,
Yeah, he is,
He
but
is.
he's lacking match
And
sharpness.
he also had a 6.0 in his last
Yeah.
game.
Right.
So I think should we stick with this for now?
Let's stick with this for now.
See how we go on against Wolfsburg.
see what we can do. We're at home, as you say.
Should we? Do you want to squeeze across
Yeah,
this way
absolutely.
as well? I don't think teachers completely in.
Right.
quite a big guy. You know.
Okay. So it's match day.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna tell them to prove the critics wrong. They seem to like that. Right. Opposition instructions. What are we saying? Just ask the assistant, or do we want to go in and tweak it slightly? Tell you what,
I'll leave it to you
I'm gonna
guys.
go and tell him onto weaker foot. Okay.
Just to double check, did we put work ball into box on with this tactic?
Let's check. We did, I think.
Because we're having a lot of shots.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Which is weird how Dave was able to get 40 shots.
40 shots and only
Only 11
3 of them on target. But
Right, here we go then. This is a huge game because, these boys are second. If we lose this, we're going to be even further adrift than we are now.
this is a must win. We're at home. We kind of need to do it. We've got
Yeah.
Teach here now to teach
guide us.
to teach us. So
Or Brandt's down.
Brandt's I think he's
He's got
twisted his
tight
ankle or
hamstring.
something, no?
Tight hamstring, mate. Well, at least we've got Pauline on the bench.
Yeah, we have options, but
Let's leave him for now. Let's see if he can see out the game.
we've not created a right lot so far.
No. I mean, look at that. As it stands, we're 10 points off top. I did have,
We
a
had
bit of
we
a
had
pipe dream that we
challenge.
might win
We
it.
had a challenge on our hands, but as long as for me, it's just at least being competitive.
Building on last season as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's
But we've not
that's
done
part of
that
it.
so
We've not
far.
done that so far.
5 draws. That's the problem for me.
Yeah.
We've only lost 1 game, but it's
Here
a
we go.
chance to take the lead here. Kevin Volland.
Play it back in.
I don't know where he's going with this, but De Jong.
De Jong.
shouldn't
Yeah,
have shot.
Bailey opened, didn't he?
Shouldn't have shot.
Commanding the game though.
We are. Yeah, we've got a lot of the.
We
possession.
conceded a
The
lot of
shots
late
are coming
goals. We conceded a lot of late goals
Yeah.
in this.
You guys on key? Is it key?
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We upped it to extended for the
For the
buying
Bayern
game,
game.
but
Yeah.
that didn't end well either.
No, it did not.
That was probably our best performance of the season,
Yeah.
I'd say.
We're coming forward now with
Aranguiz.
Aranguiz.
Did he continue his run? No.
Not sure where Volland's heading with this.
Where's Brandt going?
Brandt.
Brandt. Oh, we
Is
might
it-
have to get
is
him
it
off, you
because
know.
he's taken a knock. Playing it out now, Orangi's. He's
Won
been
it
the
back.
centre
Nice,
of every play.
Nice.
This is a very
Go on,
slow
look
build
for the
up.
right back.
He's
He's
found
in.
him.
He's in. Square it.
He's got to get this right. He's gone all the way to the edge of the box. Orangi.
Oh, I think there was one more.
Tipped.
I think there was one more
Tipped over
pass
the
there.
bar.
Right.
Corner ball though.
We're good from set pieces. That's the only thing that counts in our favour from there. Oh, great save.
We haven't scored a free kick in a few games now, though, have we?
No, we've got 2 with Bailey in the league game.
In the first
couple of league
league
game.
yeah.
Tar again.
I feel that might
Oh!
be... I thought I was going to
I
say
thought
it
I
might
was
be a
going to fall for
foul, but
Dragovic.
there we go.
Okay.
So we really are commanding the game, but
This is a familiar story for us,
just
isn't
not
it?
taking the chances.
This is a familiar story. We generally dominate play, don't score too many goals.
We just need a few free kicks.
He might have to come off, mate. He's been
You
struggling
unhappy?
since. Well, how many times is that now? He's lost the ball because of his injury.
Yeah.
He's lost it
can't
twice
argue
in the key highlights we've seen,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
more
exactly.
about what you've not seen.
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
Right, okay. Play it wide.
Well, he successfully completed a 4-yard
Yeah.
pass there, so
Wendell's on the ball now. Maybe he can
where's the
swing one
place in
in.
this?
Brandt.
Can he
Brandt?
redeem himself?
Oh!
Well, there
There
we
you
go.
go.
There we
Shouldn't
go.
take him off,
There
mate.
we go.
Shouldn't take him
He
off.
was listening.
Always rated him. We're up to 5th. We're up to 5th. Home fans delighted with that as well.
That's it. A few people were requesting we use some shouts, Tom.
Well, I'll tell you what. Should we praise him for that?
All right. Okay. That's fine.
Good finish underneath the keeper.
Yep.
So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. A look at the table. Up to 5th. That's all right. That's all right. I think we can kiss goodbye to the title at this stage already. It's a big
Well,
gap.
as soon as you lose to the big boys, it makes it hard
Yeah.
to take. You need to basically do the double over them, don't you? Because they're so
Basically, yeah.
consistent all year round.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we
you
saw
fail
yesterday.
to
Do you remember that news
so.
item yesterday that had one of the new news items is where you can see the breakdown of their wages over
Yeah,
the year.
yeah.
Like they were up there, we were somewhere. You know, we were paying
Yeah,
about 20
not
million a
even
year
close.
less. Okay, back into addressing.
So,
What do you want to say?
okay, you take that. You
Okay.
take that.
Let's just say that. Pleased with how things are going. Any changes you want to make?
Well, I was gonna get teachers' opinion. What do you think we should do with Brandt? Because obviously, he's
scored.
He's playing okay.
He's
He's
still
on
on,
the knock.
still on 77% fitness.
Yeah.
He was on 87 when he first took the hit, so he's only lost 10% over the course of the
Okay.
first half. He
Yep.
scored the goal, and he's the only player who's actually performing
Done
in
it.
some way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Yeah.
One question I would have is: are you guys playing through the middle? Is your system a central system? Are you
No,
passing
no.
the ball through the middle, or are you trying to force it wide?
It's a bit of a mix of both,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah,
Bit
so
of
I
a
would
mix of both.
maybe just because
Should we,
they've got,
let's have a look at the
just
tactics,
because
haven't
they've
we?
got the DM in as well, I'd maybe try and go a little bit wider. You're going to be brought narrow by your inside forwards anyway, but if you plays wide so that your wing backs can actually get space to overlap in the first place,
Okay.
you know, so you try and direct it a bit out there.
I love him what he's saying. Mate.
He knows
So
what
you
I'm
he's
also
talking
thinking
about.
because you know the way a DM is in FM, it's like it is critical if you
Yeah.
want to command the middle of midfield. Now you don't have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got Kai Havertz who's not successful against their DM at the moment, so why carry on battling him? You may as well try and get it wide.
Shift it wider.
Yeah.
Very
All
good.
right. Now this is another new feature. Obviously, you can adjust the attacking width as well as the defensive width. You don't have to adjust both at the same time. So fairly wide. And then do you want to focus play down a particular side or just leave it?
Well, Brandt's the one who's playing well. Your question mark would be around your left back.
Yes.
Is he going to be able to? Is Wendell going to be able to also bring that play along with him?
Yeah.
What,
Do you want to have Wendell overlapping?
You see, at the moment, Wendell's playing.
It's not a 7.
See, he's playing a 7, so I'll just go straight to the left-hand side.
Okay. Do you want to overlap or underlap?
Send him over because you're going to have Brandt coming in anyway.
Yeah.
So if they're underlapping, they're just going to get under each other's
Sure.
feet, and you're going to lose the width again.
Right. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's get back into it. Second half.
In before 3-1 Wolves.
I'm a big fan of some actual thought and thinking behind your tactics compared to our previous guest who just basically moved everyone up or
Yeah.
everyone down depending on the current score.
Although, let's not speak too soon here. We may have to make another tactical change to base score from this. Shifting it around.
It's a slow start to the half for
I'm
us.
so nervous about this.
See, I always run with the system on. I mean, if you snap to the screen so you can see their formation as you're playing. Because the last thing you want to do is you're now battling
Adjust
against
it.
that DM in, and they go, I'll
they've
tell you what, we're going to drop in
moved
an
it.
attack mid instead,
Yeah.
and you don't even know it's happened, you know?
That's odd.
Someone in the chat said Dave can't even spell tactic. Now that's not very nice. They've just passed the post.
Dave, can I just point out as well, we've had 15 shots and 10 on target, so...
Clinical.
Oh, it's a free kick here though.
Oh,
they've put
it's
it in.
Direct.
Max Arnold.
Not a lot you can do about that. It's a good hit. It's 1-1.
It's 1-1. It's 1-1. But this is an important game.
Yeah, back down to 7th now with that goal going in.
Should we take a look at their formation and see if they have actually adjusted on the fly?
Should we get one of these out?
If you'd like, you could have snapped it to the screen, but we're not able to look at that now. So they're still playing the way they were. What are your thoughts, Teach? Anything we should be changing? He's in deep thought about this one.
Just taking his time.
I'm just trying to work out. The only thing that seems to have changed in their regards is Marley is coming on the left-hand side. Obviously, the free kick was conceded on the right. There's no one. The free kick was conceded on their right, our left. Vendel, who was playing well, is still playing well. To be brutally honest, sometimes it's a case of you don't change it. You've lost to. You've lost a goal to a set piece. It's not like tactically they've broke you down.
Yeah, sure.
You know, again, much like what the game has. You know, you have this ability to play for set pieces. That might be exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, so
carry on.
I'm absolutely loving this tactical masterclass.
Right, so
Half hour left on the clock.
when do we want to start making subs?
You're in charge.
Did I not want to hear that? Well, I tell you who's disappointed me a little bit. Bailey.
Okay.
So I'm going to make the executive decision. Now, Palinio's not great on the right hand side.
That's
What we
never
could
how you want to
what we
start,
could
is it?
do what we could do is put Volland on the right, Alario on
Okay.
through the middle. Are you going to back me on this? Or are you going to slate me?
I mean, he's not playing very well. He's on a 6.5.
So those two, I mean, they're the two attackers I think that we can do something with, because we haven't really got any replacement for Havertz. We've got Shrek, who is young. You know, we've been using him in European games, hasn't played a league game for us.
Okay.
So I reckon that's our best option if we're going to try and get something out of the game. Let's see what Volland can do. He's comfortable as an inside forward, not as good as Bailey, obviously. And then let's get Alario on. Maybe he's.
I mean, if we're going to play the system, you
Yeah,
have
you
to
have to
keep
play
it pressing forward,
forward.
Tom.
Okay, all right, mate. And Brandt's still 70%. I'm still happy with that, and he's
Okay.
still our best player at some point.
I'm not sure I entirely agree, but
Now you tell me that after I've just made the change.
here we are.
If this comes off, I'm going to be off around the room celebrating.
Big if. Big if. It looks like they've changed their approach. They're playing with more caution.
Okay.
Interesting.
They're
to
trying
know.
to see out a point here, aren't they?
I think we've got to change our maybe with 10 minutes left. We've still got 2 subs.
Okay.
I think we should go to Teach for this one.
I'd press. I mean, it sounds a little bit silly raising your line a little bit late in the game, but I'd push your back line a little bit higher up the pitch. At the moment, they've just brought
I
on.
don't think we can, actually.
We can't.
You're as high as you're going to get.
Yeah.
Line of engagement is very high because you're trying to press.
Trying to press.
Yeah.
I would just be very, very positive. You know, and because you still got the work rate of Volland on the right hand side.
Go more attacking.
Yeah, that's what I would do because you want to try and press them. It's
Yeah,
like you were saying a moment ago. If you're not picking up the wins in these games,
Exactly.
then you're going to be up against it anyway.
And then any thoughts on Brandt? Obviously, he's down to 66% now. Do we?
I mean, at that point, that's when I'd be considering making a change. I mean, ultimately, he scored a goal, but only after we've seen him make mistakes. You leave him on in case that goal's had a positive effect on him. It may have done, but either way, he's losing fitness.
Yeah, absolutely.
Happy to play Palinio as an inside forward, or do you want to change him? It's what he's most comfortable as in that position.
You see, I think you're going to need the inside forwards because Havertz isn't having a good game. So
Yeah.
you're going to need someone getting into the middle to try and offer some support to your forward.
Okay.
You know, because at the moment, Havertz isn't doing it.
Okay.
Which pains me to say.
Right. Let's hope this works. We've got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to get a winner.
Paulinho, the wonder kid, has come on. Can he change
Now
the
we've
game?
got a habit of conceding late goals, so let's hope.
We've also got a habit of scoring late goals as well.
Yeah. We've got a habit of drawing. Got a lot of habits, haven't we?
Everything
We're like a
that's late.
convent.
And here we go, 89th minute. Kai Havertz whips
Swung
from the
in.
corner, back post.
Someone needs to
Straight
get a
into
touch
the
on that,
goalie's
don't they?
hands. I hear Dave chuckling away in the background.
Yeah.
It's almost as if he's happy about that.
He's made
There's
it.
the highlight's continuing, by the way. As the rain starts to fall here in Leverkusen.
I don't think the highlight's over just yet, you know.
No, it's still running. Obviously, mate.
Well.
Obviously, mate. Hopefully it's going in our favour though. We are pressing
Oh,
very
that's
high.
not good. That is not good.
You're playing Frankie de Jong as an advanced playmaker, and you've got Kai Havertz. It makes me sick.
Come on, we need to close him down here. We can't concede another late goal. He's had a go. Keeper just
was
watched that.
terrifying.
Keeper just watched that. 4 minutes
That was
added on.
absolutely terrifying.
4 minutes
It's
added on.
it's a complete domination in this game once again, though.
It's going to be another
We
draw
failed
from
to
the looks
make
of it,
our-
unless
our
this
chances
goes in.
play.
That's it. Another draw. It's been a story
Good
of the
enough.
league so far, hasn't it?
So ultimately, you look at the match stats at the end, and there is like it's one of those. There's no way you should have lost that game.
One shot on target. for
Well, not that
Wolfsburg.
you lost, but there's no way you should have dropped points in that game. And again, it's
Yeah.
come from a set piece.
Yeah.
So essentially, you can look at it and go, well, yeah, it sucks that we dropped 2 points, but we still did everything somewhat
Well,
right. Maybe
yeah,
we couldn't
yeah.
unlock them all the way.
Yeah.
But of course, they say, and as I say, I think, you know, if they're going to go to the degree of dropping in a DM,
Yeah.
you know, instantly, you know, it's going to be so much tougher to unlock, especially when you're using a one striker system. You know, you're going to be up against it ultimately straight away.
Yeah.
You know, unless you can utilise the width, and the problem with the width that you guys do have is all the inside forwards at Leverkusen are known to tuck in.
Yeah.
It's not the inside forwards, but all the wide men
wingers.
want to
Yeah.
cut
Yeah.
in. So it's
Very,
a
very
PPM, you know.
And the only one is, of course, Bellarabi, and he's currently injured.
Yeah.
So the only person who could have stretched the play. But
Never mind.
so not ideal. The only shot on target was, of course, the free kick, and that found its way into the back of the net.
I think it's one of those. It's an unlucky night.
I'm just going to have to leave you guys for 1 second.
Okay,
to
well,
get
we've
to
got a
the
cup
next
game next. So, Teach, is there anything else we can do? So we've got it's a massive cup game. It's a game we could potentially, you know, lose
Yeah.
against a big team. What can we do to prepare for this? What can we do to really make sure we don't have what happened against Wolfsburg happen in this cup game, in particular?
You see, I would consider, because you're always going to end up somewhat narrow, doesn't matter how wide your attack, if you've got players with PPMs who are going to be cutting inside, you're just going to end up narrow. I'd maybe consider having your left wing, your left attack mid and your right attack mid sometimes swap positions.
Okay.
Because for the players who have the tendency to cut in from one side, you get them on the other side of the pitch. Yes, it might not be as effective, but at least when they're there, you're going to have an element of width.
Yeah.
You know, so I'd maybe use swap positions. And again, like for me, Havertz wasn't in that game, but Havertz was never brought into that game.
Yeah.
He's not playing the part because the advanced playmaker, the ball's being fed through De Jong, who's sat at the back. So what other roles can Frankie De Jong play? And can you find a balance that sits well so that Havertz actually begins to command? Because if we're commanding from that area of the pitch instead, and you've got the two options left and right as well as the one ahead, whereas at the moment Frankie's getting the ball deep down the field, he's coming forward, and Havertz isn't an option because
Yeah.
Havertz isn't going to be able to make a run.
Yeah.
Because Havertz has got, well, in that game in particular, the DM as well as the defence, but he's also going to be tripping under Volland's feet. So it's almost like the ball's only going one way, whereas Havertz, if he's the one who's trying to dictate the play at the top end of the field, if he's the one who's going to try and create something, at least he's got options all round him, you know?
Yep.
Okay.
Very good.
Right. So what are we thinking then? De Jong.
Don't look at me. And we've got an expert to our right.
Should we go deep lying? Should we try him as a deep lying playmaker, or do you just want to change him to as like a centre mid?
I would be keen to play him as a centre mid at first, so that you've not got the two playmakers both trying to somewhat
sure.
command the ball. They want the ball to
Yeah,
them. But then the foot, that doesn't work. But at least if you set that, and then you can see what Havertz is going to do when
he's
he
getting
is
on.
the one who's going to get a lot of the
Focal
ball.
point.
Yeah,
Okay.
hopefully well, because I think he's class.
Okay. We'll see if there's anything we can do with either of our wingers. We talk about going a bit wider, trying to bring them into the play a bit more, but I mean, it's all about them cutting inside, isn't it? At the end of the day.
This is it. The PPMs are going to force them anyway. No,
Yeah.
we all know this. No matter what we tell them to do, the
Yeah.
PPM's
Yeah.
going to trump everything.
Try and move Havertz to
My-
playmaker.
Thought process
Yeah.
would be is if we can maybe get them to at times swap position, even if it's just briefly, even if it's just a 10 minutes, so that for a moment you are going to get maybe a little bit of width, you know. But I mean, you've got Volland up top, and everyone who knows how I get on with Volland ain't too well. I've never had him successful in any save.
really?
Ever.
Really?
Never once.
Okay.
But is Pojan Palo still at the club?
Yes.
Have you utilised him?
He's
at
been
all?
injured. He's been injured to start with. So
Starts the season off injured,
yeah,
doesn't
he's hopefully won't be too long before he's back. I think he's due back in a couple of weeks. So
And of course, our goalie should be back. Probably.
well,
Is
should we
it-
look
is
at
it-
medical centre? Let's have a
Yeah,
look.
let's have a good look.
So he's still out for up to 2
Another
months.
2 months. It's a huge. It's been a huge loss for us because obviously we've
Let's have a look
dominated
at-
a lot of games, and it feels as though if our goalie was just that little bit better.
Yeah, I mean when's He's
I'm gonna
back in
stop
2
talking
days.
for a little
He's
while,
back in
guys.
2
I'm
days.
gonna leave
All
it
right.
to you.
We've got a massive game next as well, by the way. It's a cup game, so
Okay.
we need to make sure that we're making all the right decisions there. Again,
Just
It's one of those
clarify,
things.
Rajkovic isn't at Leverkusen RL. We bought him in on loan, didn't we?
yeah, we had a bit of an injury crisis in goalkeeper position, so we had a little look at a couple of players, but we loaned him in at the start of the season. He's done well for us. He has done well for us. He's just not necessarily had the best luck. A lot of free kick goals going against him, and occasional lapses in concentration from our defence. It's all counting against him. But he's
Teach, a
done
lot of people in the chat are asking where exactly is best to find you. So where should these guys go to dig out your channels?
On this very website.
On Twitch?
Just twitch.tv/officially teach.
And
Job
your
done.
Twitter?
Officially teach.
There you go.
And-
There's a man that's got his branding.
Oh yes, it is on
Branded
point.
unlock.
It is on point.
Good stuff.
Okay, so
Excuse
how are we
me,
getting for time?
guys,
What's the time
sorry.
anyway?
It's 3:45. So actually, we've nearly done 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
Well, I think we'll get two games in
Okay.
and see where we are.
Okay.
I don't think I can talk for a whole lot
No,
longer.
I think you're
so,
never done.
So, yeah. Can you tell them where they can find the VOD, please, Tom?
I've just put a massive
Teach,
bit of
do you
brownie.
know where they can find the VOD?
Past broadcasts. It'll just be under past broadcasts.
Yeah.
I believe it's also
It's going to be
going to
on the
be
YouTube
going
channel.
on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
But obviously, if anyone didn't catch yesterday's, you really should catch yesterday's.
There we go.
Can we just leave and leave
Yeah,
Teach to
you
the
let
whole
him in
thing?
charge. There we go. And of course, you've been getting your hands on with the game today.
Yes.
And what are your content plans this week, pre-beta?
Well, the pre-beta, oddly enough, is Leverkusen, which as most won't be much of a surprise because I had a fantastic save with them in 17. And all year, all of FM18 have been bleating on about managing Kai Havertz and never getting round to it.
Sure.
Hence maybe why I was sat here saying, you're not using him as an advanced playmaker, what are you doing? But yeah, so I'm not going to say too much other than I'll be getting everything that I can and bringing it back with me. It's the top and bottom of it. But yeah, really psyched. It's the time that I spent with the game at the moment, which is limited. Of course, we're on the alpha of the game, and it all feels, just to be honest, as expected, because it always gets delivered well and delivered right. So for me, as much as it's great surprises, and then a lot of people have seen them from the shows that you guys have been doing with the FM show and the tweets and whatnot, it's funny how there's always a familiarity, no matter what's changed, no matter how big the changes, things still feel right.
Feels like FM.
Exactly that. I've been checking out some of the inductions and whatnot this morning and seeing how they work. I think they work really well. So for the people that are genuinely worried about what the game, how it's changing and whatnot, I really do think the inductions will help. But then, of course, assistant managers, people forget that handing over responsibilities is not necessarily saying I suck at the game. It's just saying, well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you that for now while I focus on this and get used to how this works.
Yeah,
you know.
absolutely.
Right, I think, well, seeing as we gave Dave a go in the
Yeah.
hot seat, Teach,
The
take
mouse
control.
is yours.
Take control.
I very nearly earlier on leaned over at the
Leaned
mouse
over,
one
yeah.
was right. Okay.
Take control, mate. Now, this is obviously, this could be a really good big game for us. If we get a bit of a cut run together,
Should we tuck in a little
Let's tuck
bit
in a little bit.
Teachers on the camera off.
he's already going deeper than we've gone before.
You see even their mistakes in their previous game. It's not exactly. I mean, you can see where they're playing deep balls, so you'd assume that they're going to probably play direct, structured and cautious, which is a shock. No surprise that the ball's coming from the middle section of pitch.
Yeah.
Once again, you've got a DM to try and nullify, which is very hard to do when you've got your two men in the middle.
Yeah.
Ordinarily, and I'm not going to change your system, you guys have built your system, but ordinarily I'd be looking at this and everything, I'd be trying to be very direct, and I'd have two strikers, so at least there's somebody busy in here, whereas if you've got your attack midfield, you've got someone playing the number 10 role, whether it be an advanced playmaker or anything else, they're also going to be susceptible to coming much further down the pitch and maybe picked up by these two before they even make it to the DM. Rather than trying, like as I say, I'll normally go a little bit rush, try and get the ball forward to a couple, and then with support left and right. But of course, while sacrificing the centre trade-off, as with everything.
Well, Gladbach haven't been having a great season this year on the game. I think last time I looked, they were sort of in and around the bottom four. So
There's not a lot of goals coming from their front
No.
line at all.
No, none whatsoever.
I mean, they've
I mean, their star striker, Torben Musel, Are they goals? Must be goals for the under 23,
Yeah, must
right?
be. Must be.
Yeah.
So yeah, not a lot going on in that starting 11.
Well, you
We're
guys
favourites as
changed. Yeah, you guys changed the system before, but just a moment ago when we were saying about maybe what we can and can't do. So I'm not going to change it, but we'll maybe as it progresses,
Tinker with
Yeah, sure.
we'll tinker away.
Just notice there, Julian Brandon's only on 79%.
Well, this is
Faith
for me genuinely. I'd play Bailey out there. If
Okay.
I'm sure I could be wrong. Let's cut in from the left-hand side. So although we see the half orange circle,
Sure.
I've never bought into that. If you feel a player's going to play out there and play well, especially when he has PPMs that are built for that position, I would run with that. Also, has Alario been doing much for you this season at all?
He's been a bit of a source of controversy, isn't he? I
Yeah.
tried to give him a chance. He didn't perform. Volland's been outscoring him. As
Does
you
he
see
does
there.
he press? I can't trust Volland with anything. Does he?
He works as a pressing forward. He's
So at least he can do the
He
job.
can do the
Yeah.
job, yeah. Just not his natural role.
For me, Julian Brandt just for a moment. Get Volland out wide.
Okay.
Bearing in mind, I'm not expecting Volland to succeed here because I never get him to succeed doing anything, whatsoever. So
not even making the tee.
not even making a tee, doesn't even get Yorkshire. Where is? I'm probably going to butcher this lad's name. Where's Akinyak? Is he maybe left the club?
I'm not sure. I don't think we've.
Maybe he's left the club. Someone in the chat will say if he has.
Don't think I've seen him.
He was a youngster in 17, and he was absolutely incredible. But he worked really, really well. This is one of your. This will be one of your highly influential players.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
there any reason you've not been using
Well,
him?
again.
Well, we've
another
had a lot of
source.
success with Arangis in midfield. He's always
Yeah.
performed for us, and obviously we brought in De Jong, so we've.
So you've
had
got
to
that
do
whole. I've brought in a new player. I want to look
Yeah,
after my
yeah,
own
exactly,
sort of thing.
Exactly, yeah.
Right, well,
So
I
it's-
didn't bring him in, so I'm going to drop him. Has De Jong been playing well?
Yeah, he has.
He has,
I mean, he
and
nearly
he's-
bankrupted the club.
He's
he
got
nearly
he's
bankrupted
got
the
an
club.
average rating of 7.53 for us so far, and
But has he started every game? Have you used
no,
him as an
No,
impact?
every game, no.
He's
No.
probably started about 70%.
Does he impact when he comes on? Does he
Yeah.
make positive changes?
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It's been usually the midfield two of Arangis and Bender.
I would like to give Baumgartling a chance just because, as Teach said,
It's the
It's-
cup.
it's-
It's
he's
the
a
cup
team
as
leader.
well.
It's highly influential as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So you guys are pressing. That's the systems are very high press.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Right, so we'll use him in a role he likes. We'll play him as a ball-win midfielder support. He'll chase into their
Yeah.
half a lot to try and win the ball back.
Yeah.
I know that's not going to destroy anything tactically that you guys have built. It's not as if you're all trying to hold off and then he's running around the pitch like a madman rather than
Yeah,
holding any shape. Right, okay. We'll
Apparently, just so you know, Akinyak went to Willem in Holland, I believe.
He was class as well. He was so good. He was so good. Used to partner him. I used to play Havertz in the middle. Used to partner him, and he was a
Right.
fantastic anchor for Havertz, who would then roam.
Okay.
So yeah, it was a beautiful partnership. It's all over now. Right then. Other than that,
Happy with that?
You
yeah,
might be able to bring him back in your save.
absolutely.
Right. Big game.
There we go.
Big game for us. I'd like to see us go on the cup run.
So would I.
Bit of money coming in. I'll tell you what, the money that comes in from this could pay for the deal deal.
For my ridiculous transfer. But hey, tomorrow we might just get Teach involved
Yeah.
because he is a next level of
I'm
analysis.
more just a.
I'd 100% record
I mean, we've been guilty a lot of just skipping through because we want to obviously try and get as much of the season done as possible
Exactly.
over the course of these streams. But it's great to go a bit deeper, especially in games like this, when it can really make or break a season. If we go on a little cup run, boost morale of the players.
Yeah, because I mean, we
Bit more cash.
can't see us winning the league. So
Well, no, exactly. Bit of silverware. I'd take silverware in the first season. I'd
let's,
take
let's,
silverware after about 5 seasons.
let's just hope Teach is he's not just been bluffing us.
Yeah,
actually
I'd
been
say
able to win
this is the
game.
biggest bluff
Yeah.
in the world. Right then.
Right.
So I was
We're
very
at home.
assertive in the team talks because I feel when you're managing at a high level club, you can be passionate and you can be everything else, but maybe when things aren't going so well, it's more of a case of
Assert
hang on
yourself.
a minute, you've not been playing well enough.
There we go.
We need to make a change.
Okay.
Good stuff. Right, so we're kicked off now.
Again, we're dominating possession from the get-go.
Oh,
Here we
it's a
go.
set piece.
Here we go.
Just
curl
past the
on that.
post.
Loving seeing
Swerve.
how much the ball is
Yeah,
swerving
yeah.
and moving
Especially
from set pieces.
away from set pieces as well. It's
Yeah.
really nice sometimes. Just like the through balls.
Crossfield
that-
switches as well, yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
We saw that lovely outside of a foot through ball earlier.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Okay.
Jonathan Tarr, contractual nightmare. The problems will arise at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just
We're,
knocking it around, keeping
Taking
the
our
play.
time at the back. Bailey's bringing it forward now.
Oh,
He's
nice
beating
little
his
turn.
man.
Nice little turn.
It's coming inside to Havertz.
So we should see Kai get dragged into the game a lot more.
Yeah.
Volland.
Volland, it's worked.
It's worked.
I mean, 11
He's
minutes
come in. He's
He's
revolutionised
started well.
the system.
Hang on, it ain't over yet. Volland's definitely going to stiff me at
There's a
some
long.
point.
He got the assist. He's at least done something for you. But
Good work.
80 minutes still to go. Lovely pass that.
That was a great ball.
As well. Again, a nice bit of swerve. The ball
Yeah.
Yeah.
might have trailed off then typically. But
So it's the QOL stuff that's been added to this
Yeah.
year's game that I really like. The quality of life, the tiny little things
things
Yeah.
that are
make a big
bringing
difference.
everything all together.
Absolutely. And of course, only a few more days now, as we mentioned before,
Yeah.
with the beta. Tell us about it.
So beta at the moment, as we said earlier, this is an alpha version of the game. We may get a second here.
Kai
Havertz.
Havertz.
Two in
This
2
guy
minutes.
knows what he's doing.
So as I was saying, this is an alpha version of the game. The beta, at the very latest, will be Friday because that's 2 weeks before release. And obviously, from the start, we've been saying beta will be available 2 weeks before release. If it comes earlier, then it's a bonus, and we'll release it as soon as it's ready, basically.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, at the moment, you can see alpha's looking pretty good, but there's still a few things we want to change ahead of the beta release. So once we've got those things done and we're happy with them,
Yeah.
we'll make it available to you guys.
There we go.
Wasn't just that, but you see there was a W in the area. So as the ball was right on the byline, there was more than just Havertz.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
the ball didn't make it
Yeah.
to Havertz, you had both the central midfielders waiting, and then you still had Volland in space in his own
Yeah.
right. So there's
Yeah.
the extra pass was there, even if they needed it.
Brilliant. Not sure if you noticed here, Vice is down to 65%.
Yeah.
Are we
He's
happy to keep him?
tight
keep him
groin,
there?
it said, but
Okay.
they said they're going to try and nurse him through the game. So
Sure.
may have to bring him off second half, but
You should
I mean, at this rate, we're going to be
We are
cruising.
We are having a lot of fun coming forward now. Volland
On
knocks
the-
it down.
Oh,
Arangues.
what a
What a
hit!
goal.
What a hit!
So what I would be doing now is I wouldn't even waste time with Weiss. Just get Jadvaj. Have you got Jadvaj on the bench?
Yeah, I think so. He should be on the bench. Yeah.
And just drop Jadvaj in. We'll watch the goal first.
You've
You're
got the
in
mouse
full
first, okay.
control. I think we need to just let Teach do the whole thing, mate.
gonna
He's
take
come
over
in.
from here.
This is our best game of the
See, it's-
season.
You're losing a substitute early doors. You know,
But-
you've still got 60 minutes of the game left, but when you're already in a commanding position,
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
would hope that you're not going to have to make too much in the way of changes.
Yeah.
And there he is. Job done.
A little word with him as well.
This bit here. And the new UI changed around slightly.
Just very assertive.
Yeah.
We've got faith in you to
Nice.
just basically keep them on the same level as the other lads. Last thing you want to do is send everybody out saying, I've told you need a great game.
Yeah.
And then one comes on the pitch and it's like, boss didn't say anything to me, I can just wander around, you know. And
There you go.
so try and keep everybody on the same level.
Knocked to Arangues here as well, but it's.
But
Yes,
again, you see
yes,
now
it's
we've
coming
got
up a little.
you've got
Don't
De
wanna
Jong now
yeah.
who can,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
can make a
Making
you know
impact.
he's not
And
even
Bailey's off injured.
guys-
Injuries all over the place.
Wow.
they've realised they're not going to win in one war.
They're
They're
just
going to
trying
give it you,
Yeah.
going to give it you
Trying to
every
enjoy
other way.
our players.
Very interesting. Not just well, if you go on.
No, go on. You're all
I
right.
was
It's
gonna
all
say,
right.
the previous games we've dominated possession, had tons of shots. This game just 45% possession,
Yeah.
fewer shots, but quality chances are being
Yeah.
created. The play again is very heavily going through Havertz. It's it's making a difference.
Just because he plays 1-2, so we'll try and encourage him to pass it short. With a little bit of luck, he'll play the ball into Havertz.
Cool.
Havertz being a playmaker will then play it onto the on-rushing
Yeah.
Paulinho. With a little bit of luck, you know, sometimes you can, with all the will in the world, you can try and do exactly what you want to do. But of course, it's still
It's
still
up to your
football.
players, isn't
you
it?
know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Exactly.
Nice.
So have to keep an eye on Aragonés. But again, you know, Frankie de Jong in, but try and just hang off on that substitution just till they're a little bit further. Again, dressing room. So we're 3 goals to the good. But rather than giving them the odd, oh, well done, lads, we're playing well, we finally wanted this. No.
Stick with the assertive.
Assertive. Don't let your performances drop because we're finally onto a winner here. Don't want to lose it. Let's actually keep it going. And then probably just because of the kicking, the taking out on the field, we'll just take it back for the last 20 minutes and actually peg the whole team back a bit. Maybe drop your line a little bit and let them try and come onto you, which I don't think they're going to do anyway. I don't think they're going to press it.
Interesting to see their striker is flittering between.
He's on 6.2 as well.
Furious, anxious. We're doing a good job at keeping them out of the game. Couple yellow cards. They've got a free kick now. Looks like it's going to be.
He's going to whip that in. We can win this here. If we can win this here, we have done. We can break now. We can break.
Hilario.
Paulinho streaming down the left. Here we go.
Space.
Nice little touch inside.
Surely.
Oh, Havertz.
It's a lovely move.
Paulinho did everything you wanted, though.
Yeah.
From him, the last thing you wanted him to do was smack one from distance, waste the opportunity. At least he played the ball short.
Fantastic. Half hour left on the clock now. Not long.
Another free kick to us.
Arankes whips it in. Just over the bar from Baumgartlinger.
And that'll probably be his last. I would have thought.
And more highlights still to
gone.
come.
Great ball, brings in Hilario. Go on, use your strength. Didn't get there.
But with the press we have, I'm not usually that worried whenever they're at the start of the highlight.
No. Especially when it's in their half as well, because we are pressing across the pitch.
I may have absolutely jinxed us there, but
no, I think we'll see this out. He's missed his tackle. Famous last words. It's headed in. It's 3-1. Are we going to make any changes?
Between two defenders, well, you're going to have a change has to be made because of the central midfielder. So you're going to be losing possession in the middle now because he's down. He obviously took a knock in the first half.
Yeah.
So that's why De Jong is going to have to come into it. You'll probably switch out now and get. So if we just take a look. So obviously box-to-box midfielder. So more rather than choice, having to bring him on just by nature of what it is.
Yeah.
So if we look at De Jong's roles. Is a tricky player because he's always going to want to be passing the ball forward. But being 20 minutes left on the clock right now, as they've pulled one back ordinarily, if this was still 3-0, I'd be like, you know what, we'll just rein everybody back in and change, and change the way we play, try and invite them onto us, and we'll just pick them off on the counter. But as it's already slender, you don't want that to backfire, and you end up 3-2. So stay as the way you are. Change to a central midfielder rather than him demanding the ball, because I think Kai Havertz is what we've seen of him when we've seen the key highlights. Has been doing pretty much everything you want from him.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Got another free kick.
That's the other way.
Good ball in. He's got to get there first. Well done. Well done. We get it back in the box.
Careful not to rush this.
Good little touch. Boys, a tackle. Paulinho.
Baumgartlinger.
Incidentally, Volans gave two fantastic deliveries out on the right. So you've got to question what he's doing for you up top. What is he giving you as a spearhead that you are maybe lacking in your width? Volan gives you width when he plays on the right.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
Great skip of.
Great from Paulinho
to nod it down.
Nod that down for Baumgartlinger.
I thought he was going to go for go and be selfish, go for goal, but job done. Baumgartlinger on an 8.7. We've got another injury, Jed Badge with a tight hamstring.
I think we've got our work cut out after this with all the injuries and knocks we've picked up. But I think it's a European Cup tie next, perhaps.
I think it might be a league game.
But that'll be for tomorrow because we've
run out of time.
We have indeed. We'll finish this game off and we'll get all finished up. But absolutely fantastic performance. Still another chance for a fifth here. Baumgartlinger plays it in.
It's deflected. Oh,
face onto the post.
Highlight's not over. Oh, he's put it out of play.
Put it out.
Got a man down.
Won't surprise me if someone's down. There's, you're dropping like flies. It's not just you neither. They're taking hits as well. Midweek cup game. Everybody getting a little bit tired, needing a result, so not really being able to somewhat sacrifice some of your first teamers to give some of the youth a chance because you just want to try and get the boys
free header,
buoyed up, try and get the morale back on track because as we all know, the morale's so important without it,
Absolutely.
So sometimes sacrifices have to be made, and it may be a few weeks in rehabilitation for a couple of lads while they sort out some of these tackles.
It's got to be it.
Get them on all the rests and
recovery
the recovery options we have in training. I think will be very important in our schedule for the next week or so. But that is the end of this game, and that is also the end of this stream. Another 2 hours in the can for you guys. Of course, if you didn't catch the first 2 hours, first 4 hour stream, sorry, that we did yesterday, they will be available to watch on Twitch, and of course it's on our YouTube channel as well, and we'll be uploading this 2 hours later on today. We're going to be back tomorrow around the same sort of time. We might go a little bit longer tomorrow, depends how long my voice holds out for, but hopefully a little longer than 2 hours. Thanks again so much, Teach, for coming in.
More than welcome.
Really appreciate
Cheers for that.
everything you've shown us today, and of course, where can everyone find you once again?
Officially Teach on Twitter and Twitch.
There
Job
we go.
done.
Thank you very much. Guys, we hope you enjoyed today's stream. Not long now to go until the Football Manager 2019 beta. Keep your eyes peeled on all of our social media channels, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye, guys.